Yes, guys, how's it going? Hope you're all keeping well, and welcome back to the channel. Blank Game Week 29 is here, the biggest blank game week of the season. We're repping the green for St. Patrick's Day, so if you are in Ireland, or if you are celebrating it around the world, happy St. Patrick's Day to you all. Hope everyone's keeping well. Do let us know where in the world you are watching. And yeah, as Michael is after saying there in the chat, a long weekend for the Irish. Hope everyone's well anyway. Shout out to YouTube members William, Michael and Chewy in the chat then as well. If you are watching, get the questions flowing. We've 2 hours and 25 minutes ahead of the deadline. I've got me Lucas Ed Sport ready to go. And all fingers crossed the laptop stays going for the next 2.5 hours. But we should be fine. I think we're all good. Still need to get a new laptop. But hopefully now over the international break I'll be able to sort one. But yeah, hope everyone's well. CR7 times LM10. Hope you're keeping well, man, as well. And Chewy in the chat then as well. Michael moaning with the gold emojis as well. Good man, Michael. Michael Abu. Good stuff. Right. As I said, keep the questions coming. Give the stream a like as well if you are just joining in as well. And yeah, we've a long, hopefully entertaining stream for the next 2 hours, 24 minutes now. We're going to start off proceedings as normal. Little sneak peek there of one transfer I've made, but I'm going to be doing 2 transfers. If you watch my free hit video, I was meant to have a team selection video this week, but work got the better of me. But I'm not playing my free hit this week, so but if you are playing your free hit, I'm going to help you along that and show you what I would be having as my free hit if I was playing it. But yeah, let's see. Right, start off proceedings. So this is how we fared out last week. Game week 28. What are we? 66 points, -4. Decent week to be fair. Green arrow, as you can see there on screen, up to 115k overall. So yeah, it was a good game week. 20k green arrow, can't complain with that. Could have been a lot more for that Ramsdale howler. Lord above, I was watching that game over at the lad's house, and he stalled. It was like he glitched or something, Ramsdale, but I knew that was going to happen because he hit the ball a bit too far ahead of him. And then Fist obviously came in, but that was a tough one to take. Double Arsenal clean sheet wipeout over a stupid silly goal. And then took a punt on Morris over Haaland there, as you can see. Very nearly paid off. Probably could have paid off. It should have paid off. And could have scored against Bournemouth on Wednesday night. Was quite enough really in the first game against Crystal Palace, but unfortunately he didn't. So it could have been a monster week, to be fair, if I got that Arsenal clean sheet and the Morris even a return, and it would have been sitting inside the 90k 80k mark. But anyway, 115k overall, not too shabby. But yeah, fingers crossed we do get a, well, to be honest, I'm probably being too optimistic. I think this week is going to be a red arrow with no free hit. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to take this one on the chin. If I'm around 150k maybe after this one, it might even be that bad, but we'll see how we get on. But yeah, I'll get into my team in a couple of minutes. But yeah, I've one transfer done so far, no free hit for myself. But yeah, good stuff. Right, we'll go back to the chat on screen there. Keep the chat going, lads, if you can, and ladies, if there are some ladies watching. Ashley in the chat as well. Hamad, shout out Hamad there. Let's hope for the best. Good stuff. Kieran, hope you're keeping well, Kieran. Right, Johnson or Gibbs White, not free hitting and money is tight. The thing is with Johnson, you get the Luton game next week. Who do Forest have the week after? Crystal Palace at home. I probably would take the punt on Johnson. I think he's nearly 1% ownership overall in the game, so it could be a nice little punt. I'll tell you the move I've made so far. So I've already brought in Maddison. Woke up this morning early enough. I went for a coffee before I came on here, and went on the phone. Paul O'Keefe, he's a Spurs in the know, and he did say Maddison hasn't trained all week, but they are hoping he is playing. So I made that transfer late last night. Woke up to that, a bit of a shock when I saw Maddison's name and a long sentence beside it, but hopefully he should start, and we will be all right. But yeah, going into your differential there, Kieran. Johnson, I think he's 1%, is he? 1.4%. 2 8-pointers in his last 2 games. 4 returns in his last 4. Nice little, you could even say 5 returns in his last 6. So good going there. 1% over ownership. Could be a nice little differential for the free hit week. Good man. Right, we'll go to the members first. William Road to 5.6k on. Good stuff, William. Appreciate that. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. We're 5.51k subs at the moment. And as William said there, road to 5.6k. So really would appreciate it if you aren't subscribed. please do hit that subscribe button below. Massive work going on behind the scenes on this channel all season, and I love doing these streams. And yeah, I'd love to do it for a couple more years. So yeah, please do hit that subscribe button and support the channel. Good stuff. Right, Michael, what are you saying? I got rid of Hwang for Bone and Solanke for Tony -4. Nothing wrong with that. They're good moves there. Right, I'm going to get Michael's team up here in DMs because he sent it to me on Twitter, and we'll get him up on screen. Right, this is me. Should I take another -4 or good to go? Right, Michael, you've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're in decent position there, Michael. Good stuff. Sun captain, all good there. Don't think it's worth a -4 else, because I wouldn't be getting rid of. If I was getting rid of someone, probably be Ake, but I can't see many clean sheets this week. So I think you're all good there. If you get your Spurs clean sheet, you're laughing. Could easily happen, but Fulham are at home and they've been pretty decent. At home, they're scoring pretty freely over the last couple of weeks. So, but I am hoping we do get that Spurs clean sheet. But all good there. The only one that could hurt you is Maddison. But I think yeah, good to go there. Yeah, what have you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, good to go, Michael there. Hopefully, Watkins is alright. I'll just show you the clean sheet odds quickly. Ahead of the deadline. Yeah, so if you can see this, I might have to zoom in a bit more. I'll zoom in a bit more here. But yeah, Brentford top 29%, Villa 25%, Burnley 25%, Luton 25%. Everyone's pretty 25% there, apart from West Ham and Fulham. So yeah, I can't see too many clean sheets. I'm hoping. I apologise now if you are free hitting. I really hope Burnley get one today, because a lot of people on free hit are doubling up. But if you get it, nothing wrong with that. I can't be sour on that, but I will be hoping for a Burnley goal for that Brentford clean sheet wipeout. But yeah, I can't see too much. Good man, Michael. Have to scoot. That's no bother at all, man. Appreciate you for tuning in at all. Good stuff. Right, how's the chat going? Kieran, yeah, Johnson, I think there, yeah. Go with Johnson. Rizwan, shout out Rizwan. Hope you're keeping well. With Watkins injured, you reckon to start him or put on bench? Put him in the starting 11 for sure. It's just a deep wound on his leg, so I think he should be fine. And Emery said he's hopefully should be fine for Sunday. He did score right after. He didn't do a knee slide because it was on his knee. Maybe been reading too much into it, but I think he should be fine. It's just a deep enough wound, and yeah, I think he will be. I think he will be fine. That being said, if you are in free hit, make sure you have a first sub who's pretty good. So you could have Bailey first sub. You could have Paqueta. We'll get into the free hit team in a couple of minutes, but suppose we'll start off and we'll get a stream going. We'll see what the split is between free hitting and not free hitting. Right, let's go. Let's get that started. Cool. How many are in the chat? 54 watching at the moment, so great turnout so far on the stream. I'm just going to put up a tweet under this so while everyone's voting. And remember the big FA Cup game. I know I don't even want to think about it at the moment, Michael, to be honest with you. I'm just going to retweet this and say rating teams on stream while everyone's voting. And then we'll get into the chat then. Right, I think the free hit, it's very, very template. I put up a thread on Twitter during the week. It did pretty good, but it's just because everyone's so template, and then you're gonna have to split with two differentials maybe. But it's gonna be very template if you are free hitting. Good stuff. Right, we'll get that going. 56% at the moment for free hitting. So yeah, maybe I am gonna be getting a nice big red arrow this week, especially with a -4 as well. But we will see. Fingers crossed. We are alright. But yeah, cool. Right, all good there. Right, tweet is up. Good stuff. And then back to this then. Right. Cool. Right. 56 up to 66 now watching. Good stuff. Appreciate that. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. As the lad said, road to 5.56k is on, so or 80 something off. But if we get that before the stream ends, that'd be a great start to the weekend and to Paddy's weekend as well. We could have a little celebration tomorrow. Michael Monan, what are you saying? Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone fair and wide. Abu, let us know in the chat. Are you celebrating St. Patrick's Day with this weekend, or do you even know what it is? but do let us know. Right, we're all good still there. Good stuff. Right, Mr. Krispy Kreme, Tony for Watkins for free. No free hit. No, definitely do not get rid of Watkins. Keep Watkins in the team. He'll be fine. No, keep Watkins definitely. Could do Solanke to Tony. It's probably what I'm going to be doing, but I'll chat about my team in a couple of minutes time. Yeah, that should be fine. Michael got rid of Wang for Bone and Solanke for Tony. That's all good. Chewy, hope you're keeping well, man. Played my wildcard last week, so bringing in Salah and Haaland is a priority. Do I sell Solanke for Muniz this week or roll? What's the rest of the team, Chewy? Let us know what the rest of your team is. I think Muniz, there's something about if Broja doesn't start the Fulham game, Fulham have to pay 4 million to Spurs. So I don't know if you saw or heard that, but that slightly puts me off. Slightly puts me off Muniz because of that. But yeah, no, I wouldn't probably go for that. If you can go for somebody else, maybe that's what I probably would do. But no, I think you'll probably want Solanke for next week then as well. But let us know the rest of your team, Chewy, and we can have a look at it on the stream then as well. David, will 8 players suffice? I think it will. It depends what 8 players you have. So say for example now if I have my team up here for the week, I'm still not locked in on this. I'm going to be doing another move as well. But at the moment I've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've 8 players, but the majority of these 8 are going to be in most people's free hit team. So Pedro Porro and Doughty, that's 2 already. I'm covered with. Maddison and Son is 4. And then Watkins and Morris is 6. If I go with Tony for Solanke, that'll be 7. So I'm pretty much covered with seven players of that. So that's why I'm saving my free hit. If you can't get to 8, 7, 8, 9, probably I'll be telling you to use your free hit there. But yeah, I'm content enough with my team. I'm probably going to be doing one more transfer. Getting Tony in, but if you're looking to save the free hit, just focus on attacking players. As I said, I can't see too many clean sheets this weekend. It's just a pity that 4 of my 9 that will be playing are going to be defenders. But it could be twos all across there, 1s and 2s. But yeah, try and focus on the attackers if you're not free hitting this week, and that should be fine. I'll have 5 attackers out of a possible 8, so I think it's alright. And then 5 of those attackers are going to be pretty much in everyone's free hit team then. So for example, I don't have Bowen. I'll be hoping he gets 2. Douglas Luiz as well. I'll probably be hoping he draws a blank, and Kudos as well. So I'm hedging my bets against that, but I think I'm happy enough with 9, and then I can use me free hit later on in the season then as well. Cool, right, good stuff. Let's have a look how the tweet is going. We've a lot going on Twitter here. Good stuff. So we've lots to chat about. Good stuff. We'll start off with Ashley, as he is a member on the channel, so he's priority at the moment. But done Solanke to Tony and Gordon to Maddison for -4. So you've 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You're in great shape there, Ashley. Good man. Son captain, all good there. Bowen and Kudos are you'll be hoping for a few goals in that Villa game then as well. But Son captain, all good. -4. You're well able to save the free hit there, yeah. Hopefully Watkins does play. As I said, he's got a gash to his right knee, so I think he's well able. He should be fine. But yeah, that's all good there. FPL Harry in the chat. Good man, Harry. Hope you're keeping well, man. Harry's very close. I mightn't help you much, Harry, but you're very close to 100k. So hop on over to Harry's channel and do subscribe if you're not already. But I saw on Twitter this morning he's very close to 100k. So do help him out. We've got 79 watching at the moment. So if you aren't subscribed to Harry, head on over to him and do subscribe to his channel. He's banging out the content this season and he's doing really well. I think he's 15k overall. So he's very worthy of hitting that 100k. So hopefully he does. Good stuff. Good man, Harry. Thanks for tuning in, man. Right, it's Angry. What's he saying? Tony captain. I like the Tony captaincy shout. Double Brentford defence. I'm looking at, because I don't have Brentford, I'm going to be hoping obviously Burnley do score. But the template is going to be very template. Pardon the obvious statement I said there. But yeah, Tony captain. I like that. You have a few differentials in Alanga then as well. Kudos in as well isn't in too many teams of what I've seen so far on stream, but yeah, with these free hit teams, you're going to be hoping for goals, especially with the clean sheet odds being so low. I think we will get a few goals in each game, but yeah, with that Brentford one, I really do think he Burnley do get one. But it's Angry. What are you saying here in the chat there? Let's see what you're doing. Is there a difference between those two teams? Maddison, Son, Bowen, Alanga, Kudos. No, I think that they're the same. Tony, Watkins. Yeah, I think you're all good there. So it's very template, just 2 differentials. Tony captain, I like that, and Alanga then as well. Doughty, there's always a chance Doughty gets the attack in return, so I think you're good there too. Good stuff. Cullum D, shout out Cullum. Free hit, worried about Reguilon, might do Alanga instead of Louise. Reguilon should be fine. He was training there during the week. 3-5-2. No Watkins might let you down. I think I'd probably be having Watkins in the team, and if he doesn't even play, have a good first sub. So try and have Watkins in. You're going to have the money available anyway. Get him Watkins. You could probably leave Kudos or Douglas Luiz first sub. I think you need Watkins in there just to save yourself if you do get them, or if he does start. But yeah, every team is going to be pretty much the same. So I'm going to see if there's any differentials. But Morris, I like the Morris pick. I have him myself. If I was on free hit, to be honest, I would be going Douglas Luiz. On penalties, I think Villa do well in that game. It could be 1-1 or 2-2. They do well in terms of points on the attacking front, but Leon Bailey as well, if you want him on the sub as well, but I do think you need Watkins just in case he does start, and get him into the team then. Good stuff. Cullum D, I think you're all good there. Worried about Reguilon, I think he's fine, but yeah, good stuff. It's angry saying he captain Harry, or he captain Tony because it's his birthday. That's fair. Hopefully he does get a goal. Four blanks in his last 4, so hopefully he does get something, but we shall see. Good stuff. What are we? 69 in the chat. Good going so far this morning. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, 75 now. Please do hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 5.56k before the end of the stream. So if we get 100 subs in this stream, that'll be much really appreciated. And good start now. 75 watching. So if you are not watching, please do hop down there, hit subscribe, and give the stream a like then as well. Really would appreciate that. Good stuff. Right, we'll hop in between to and from the chat. Chewy as well. Chewy's watching. So what's he saying? He's not free hitting at the moment. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 at the moment. So Chewy, you're in good shape. I probably would be tempted to do Solanke to Tony, Chewy, if you haven't done any moves already. But if it's for a hit, to be honest, I'd nearly go for it. Tony could do well against Burnley. And as Angry said in the chat there, it is his birthday. So there's always a chance of a birthday haul then as well. But 10 players with Tony, if that's for a -4, I think you're happy out there then as well. And your team is well set up there, Chewy, good man. FPL Cams thought, yes, it's very template. Yeah, everything is going to be very template, to be honest. Double Brentford, all good. Pedro Porro and Doughty, all good. Madison, Son, Kudus and Bone, Morris, Watkins, Tony, all good at me. And then if Watkins doesn't play, I think he does play. But then you can have Gibbs White coming in there then as well. So that's all fine with me. As I said again, I will be hoping Burnley wipe out that Brentford clean sheet, but we'll see. Right, Porrick, hope you're keeping well, man. Watkins in there. Will Watkins play? I think he does, to be honest with you. It's just a bit of a deep wound, a deep gash on his knee. I think he will be fine. But Son captain, all good there. Very template. Roerslev over Reguilon, that's completely fine. He got his goal against Chelsea a couple of weeks ago, so probably would lean to Reguilon, to be honest with you. He's on a few set pieces. I think he's on corners as well, but I would probably go for Reguilon, but I can see where you go for Roerslev. Nathan Collins is a decent shout as well if you want a bit of a look at the Irish over the weekend. Paddy's weekend, there's always a chance Nathan Collins might get one with St Patrick's Day, but yeah, that team was completely fine there. Coops, hope you're keeping well, man. Hey bro, deadline time yet again, it is indeed. Here's the current team, not free hitting this week and hoping for the best with who I've got. Use free transfer to bring in Tony, but also looking at bringing in Madison and or Bone for a potential -8 or at least a -4. Right, you're on 8 at the moment, Coops, so I'd probably go Gross to Madison for one of them in, yeah. I think Gross to Madison for a -4 is fine, but then I wouldn't be really getting rid of Saka or Palmer or Foden for another -4 because you'll want them after this week. You're going to have to hedge your bets alongside with me and hope Bone does blank. But I've gone Madison over Bone, and fingers crossed Madison does play. He should do anyway. He hasn't trained much this week, but the news around him is that he should be fine and he should be taking part in the game. But yeah, that's what I would say. Madison in for Gross there, Coops, and then I think you're good to go then, man. No need for the -8 because you'll want those lads back in next week. Paulie, he's 83k overall. Good man, Paulie. What are we saying? No free hit, took a -4, holding free hit till later. Yeah, you're like myself. Good stuff. 2, 4, 6, 8 at the moment. Took a -4. 8 is fine. 8 is fine. The only thing is with the defence there. To be fair, I think you're good because with me I have 4 in defence, including the keeper, and then I'd prefer Bowen over someone in defence then as well. So I think you're good to go there, man. That's all good with me. Son captain, yeah, Cabora might get something. Doughty might get something. By something I mean probably 1 point, but Doughty could get an assist or something from a set piece. Cabora was probably unlucky. I think he scored the offside goal as well when Morris should have scored midweek. So he is pretty attacking, and Cabora did get that assist as well during the midweek. So you never know, but Luton did look very leggy against Bournemouth during the week. So yeah, that's good man. That's D Hanio on the chat. That's my team overall, 83k. Paulie, good stuff. Yeah, I think just with the Luton lads in the fence might let you down. Doughty hopefully could get something, but Cabora, I think there's more chance for a yellow card than an attacking return. I know he did get that attacking return midweek, but I think you're well set up there, to be fair, with no free hit and holding the free hit for later on. Paulie, that's all good with me. I think you're good to go there. Right, Bromers, last one, and then we'll get back to the chat then as well. What are we saying? On a free hit, don't know who to start. Right, let's see then. Here we go. Martinez in goals. Probably would start flecking over him. As I said though, the clean sheet odds are very, very close around each other. But Pedro Porro, Doughty, Reguilon, template back three in defence there as well. Bowen, Madison, Son. I like the Gibbs White pick, to be fair. And Morris then as well. Would you start Elanga over Gibbs White? Bit of a toss up really there. Bit of a toss up. But yeah, I think that they are good to get. Don't know who to start. Front three is fine. Tony captain, I didn't even notice that. Tony captain there is a nice punt, but I just prefer Son through the middle. I do see Spurs getting at least 2 or 3 goals away to Fulham. But yeah, I like that team. Gibbs White is a nice differential. Morrison as well. You could either do 3-5-2 then either. But yeah, I think you're good to go then. Are we? I think hopefully we are still live. Don't know why. Yeah, we are still live. Don't know why it started again on my phone there. Just making sure everything's all right. But yeah, we're good. Bromers, I think you're good to go there. Yeah, 3-4-3, completely fine. Very template, but Gibbs White and Morris are your little differentials. And hopefully, I'll be hoping Morris gets something anyway. That's what I would do. Right, good stuff. Right, back to the chat then here. Keep the questions coming in the chat. Shout out to FPL Harry. He's over on his own stream now. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. We're trying to get to 5.56k before the end of the stream. So really would appreciate it. If you aren't subscribed, please head on down there and hit the subscribe button. And yeah, really would appreciate it. Right, back to the chat here. So keep the questions coming in the chat. Thomas Sato, I'm on free hit. Kudos, Bailey or Douglas Luiz. Out of those, with Douglas Luiz, right? With Douglas Luiz, he pretty much gets 90 minutes, and then with Bailey, he's getting subbed off around 60 or 70. So with Douglas Luiz, you're getting pretty much 80 to 90 minutes. We'll just have a look at his minutes the last couple of weeks. Yeah, 90s all around, bar that Sheffield United. I think he went off injured that day, did he? Or they were up by a couple and they took him off at half time or something. But you can see there, Douglas Luiz all 90, so you're pretty much guaranteed 90. And then with Bailey, he's getting subbed off around 60 to 70 minutes. Yeah, so with Douglas Luiz, you're getting the minutes. He's on penalties, he's on set pieces, but there's always a chance Bailey could get a haul then as well. But with Kudos, I'd probably rank Kudos third, to be honest with you. I prefer Douglas Luiz just because of set pieces and penalties. Bailey's not a bad shout either, but Thomas, I'd probably go with Douglas Luiz just with the minutes. And yeah, that's why I would go for that. Richie G, not free hitting. Currently have 8 players. Is Poro Udogi worth a -4? Probably wouldn't take a hit for a defender, Richie. You need the clean sheet just to break even. Well, you need an extra 2 points. Well, if you get the clean sheet, you're +2. Do I see the clean sheet for Spurs against Fulham? With Fulham at home, maybe not. So I don't think it's probably worth it. I don't think it's worth a hit for a defender. If you're taking a hit for an attacker, that's completely fine. But I don't think I go for that. Adam, good man, Adam. Hope you're keeping well. Looking forward to the darts next week. Yeah, I was actually going to message you during the week. We definitely will be meeting up for a pint at the darts. If anyone's heading to the darts in Dublin on Thursday night, do let us know as well. I'll be at the darts. Really looking forward to it then as well, and then have a busy weekend then heading over to London for a little FPL 5-a-side tournament on FPL Focus team again. So we need to win it this weekend. We lost in the semis just before Christmas, I think it was, or was it the New Year? But yeah, busy international break for myself, but really looking forward to the darts there on Thursday night. Good stuff. CJ, FPL era, good day mate. I'm assuming you're Australian, so CJ, hope you're keeping well. Want to save my free hit? Would you go for the -9 for 9 players? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go for -12. No, CJ, I think if you're going for -12, I think you need to activate your free hit. Especially with the fixtures, they're not great. Especially not for taking a -12. If last week was the time to take a hit, I probably would have took the -8 last week and then -4 this week to get yourself set up. But no, I wouldn't be going -12 this week, CJ. Unfortunately not. I think you have to free hit. That's what I would say. Good stuff. Right, Harry Mabbott, hope you're keeping well. Hello mate, free hitting this week. Few 50-50s. Alanga or Gibbs White, and Bailey or Douglas Luiz, and Wood or Morris. Alanga or Gibbs White. I do like Alanga. That's probably the United bias in me. Let's get them up here, the two of them. How's Alanga going the last couple of weeks? He only played 29 last week, 2-2-2s all around. Gibbs White is probably the sure starter anyway. I think the big goals in that game, Luton did look very leggy. Alanga could do well on the wing. It was down Doughty's side. Semenyo did very well last week or midweek. So that could be an issue there as well. I think that's Alanga's side as well, I'm nearly sure. So Alanga could cause some havoc down that side. Maybe Alanga out of those two, to be fair, is a nice differential. 4.6%, yeah. I think probably Alanga out of those. Bailey or Douglas Luiz, I like Douglas Luiz just because he's on penalties. And then Wood or Morris. I think I'm being biased in Morris then as well. He should have scored midweek. Would have paid off then, get rid of Haaland, but yeah, probably would go Morris. Wood is getting very popular on Twitter at the moment. But yeah, I'd go with Morris in the team. Yeah, Khalid, hi. I did my transfer but forgot to activate my free hit. Am I still able to do? Yeah, just make a transfer, activate your free hit, and then you're all good there. CJ got back to you then as well. You're all good there then. Good stuff. Yeah, you won't get any minus then. Good man, CJ. CFC, hello mate. Not on free hit. Is Madison the best mid, or should I go for a Forest attacker? I think Madison. Yeah, if Son and Madison are the ones I'd be going for, definitely, yeah. So that's what I would say. Madison should be priority after Son. Should be fine to start then as well. But yeah, good stuff. Sam Osborne reckon a -8 to bring in Madison, Tony and Bone is worded. Who are you getting rid of, Sam? But nothing wrong with those three lads anyway. They're attackers. I wouldn't recommend on taking hits for defenders, but -8 is fine if they're for attackers, and you're three attackers there, and you're covering yourself against other players free hitting. So I think that's all good then there. Madison or Bowen this week, not on free hit. Jared, I went Madison myself, just because Spurs have that Luton game next week then as well. So looking at that then, who do West Ham have? Newcastle. Yeah, I think you with Madison you get the Fulham game, and then you get a nice fixture with Luton then as well. So over the course of 2 weeks, I think he's a better punt than Bowen, and that's why I'm going for him from him this week then. Good stuff. Lovely. We've 71 watching at the moment, so if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. It only takes a second, and really does support the channel a lot, and gives me motivation to keep putting the hours in behind the scenes, getting everything good on the channel going. But yeah, I really would appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button and give the stream a like then as well. Around 22 likes. If you could just hop down there, give the stream a like. Just a reminder then as well. Good stuff. We've another 2 hours to go, so it's a long journey yet in the next 2 hours. But yeah, just a reminder there to please do that, and I really would appreciate it. Good stuff. Yeah, I think Madison is your best shout there, CFC, just because you get the Luton game. That's what I would say. Do that there. Good stuff. Ola, shout out to Ola. Do you think Madison played the whole match? Maybe not the whole match. What did he came off injured? Was around the 70th, was it? Or no, just before it ended. But if he does get a return, he's always close to the bonus points then as well. So on set pieces, in decent form the last couple of weeks, he did get that goal against Villa. But yeah, just hoping he can get something against Fulham. If he gets the start, I think he does get something. But yeah, fingers crossed he does. Good stuff. Coops in the chat, good man Coops. Thanks for the advice as always. Busy day ahead, so we'll be disappearing before the deadline. Hope to tune back in, but if I miss it, then hope all goes well. Coops, appreciate that, and thanks for tuning in as well and sending your team in on Twitter. Really appreciate the support, man. Good man for tuning in, and have a good weekend. Cheers. David, if you're trying to climb ranks, captain Tony over Son, David. I think so, yeah. We'll have a look at I think Spurs are favourites to score over 2.5 goals anyway. 33%. Brentford are third. So with Spurs, you've the bookies odds or the Draftstown odds anyway are saying Spurs are favourites for 2+. So that's why I'm leaning towards Son. But Brentford could easily do well. How are they for scoring the last couple of weeks? Obviously scored against Arsenal. We'll see now how they've been performing. Tony obviously 4 blanks in his last 4, which is pretty disappointing, but hopefully he can turn it around against Burnley this weekend. So 1 goal, 2 goals, 2 goals. To be fair, they're scoring every week pretty much, bar that Man City game. So yeah, Tony just needs to be on the end of it, yeah. But if you are chasing rank, I think you go Tony over Son, as David said there as well. Pubble Skull Mono, hope you're keeping well. What's William saying? 130 votes in the poll, 1/3 on the non-free hit. Yeah, could be a red hour for myself on the no free hit, but hopefully we'll get by this week. Great showing on the poll, good stuff. We'll get into a few others over the next while, but I'll keep that running for now. It's only going 23 minutes. We'll give it another couple of minutes, and then we'll see the split anyway. But we can all see free hit is very popular anyway. But yeah, good stuff. Right. What are we saying? Public Skull, back to you. Do you like Udogie plus Poro in a back three versus Poro plus Maddison? Getting kudos into midfield instead. I think Maddison, Son is priority, and then I think you need Maddison in the midfield then. They're the two you definitely need. So Son, Maddison, and then go for whatever Spurs defender you want. If you're on free hit, I'm assuming they're Public Skull. But Maddison, Son, and then one of the defenders. I'd prefer 2 attackers over 2 defenders, because Fulham could get one at home. Rizwan, you sent your team on Twitter. I was looking for it there. I don't know, is this happening again with the privacy or something? Remix there. We'll see if we can see your team. I couldn't see it on the last one though. Cam, Chewy, Paulie, Porrick, Coops, Brian, Bromers, Kai, Remix. Yeah, Rizwan, your team isn't showing up for some reason, unless it's on another post, but I didn't see it. We have a few more to go through there, about 3 teams there, but we'll get back to that in a minute's time. Back to the chat then. What you reckon, mate? Vissa or Morris? Vissa, but that means I'd go Tony over Vissa, but if you want to go Tony and Vissa up front, there's nothing wrong with that. But I prefer Tony, but Vissa isn't in bad form at all. Yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah, Vissa is a nice little differential. I know one of the lads that I know is captaining him this week, so there's every chance he can do very well in the game. Good stuff. Right. Morris, Luton did look like, as I did say, hoping he does get something. He was unlucky not to get something over the double. But yeah, I think there could be goals in that game. Luton definitely have to win after messing up midweek. So just fingers crossed, Morris does get something. I'll take even an assist at this stage, to be honest with you. But yeah, we will see. Right. What are we saying there? CR7 times LM10. Can you rate my team? Kaminsky, not too bad. Defenders, Doughty, Soufal, Romero. Maybe not Soufal with against Aston Villa. Midfield, Douglas Luiz, Elanga, Bowen. Son captain, good stuff. Morris, Tony, and Fofana. Fofana's a nice little punt as well, do you know. Did he get 2 last week? He definitely got 1. Don't know if you saw as well as Screamer against West Ham, and then he retweeted his own goal at half time. At half time of the West Ham game. Yeah, he got a goal anyway, and all 3 bonus, I'm assuming there. Yeah, 3 bonus in as well. Fofana isn't a bad shout. Burnley are at home. I'm hoping, as I did say, Burnley do get one against that Brentford defence. But yeah, Fofana is a nice little differential. What is he? Surely less than 1%. So if you get something, you're laughing. Yeah, just under 0.9%. The only thing I would say, I wouldn't double up on Luton defence. They did look leggy midweek, as I did say already. So maybe not. Maybe go for Flecken and goals. Maybe not Soufal either. If you want a differential defender, who would you be looking at from the fixtures? It's tough because I can't see clean sheets. Maybe one in across the whole games, but it's going to be tough for clean sheets. I'll probably look towards attacking players, but Soufal is fairly attacking, to be fair, so nothing wrong with that. In defence, Villa lads, but then you can't really go Moreno or Digne because they're probably going to share minutes. Cash then as well, maybe, but he's a bit of a troll then as well, so we probably wouldn't go near him. Who played the most last week? Moreno only played 32. Yeah, so that's a bit of a minefield between Digne and Moreno. So maybe stay away from the Villa defence then as well. Spurs lads, maybe you already have Romero. No Maddison, CR7 LM10. That's probably what I would say. Get in Maddison over maybe Alanga and triple up on Spurs. You probably do need the Spurs triple up. But a nice few differentials there, to be fair. So nothing wrong with that. Aditya, namaste from India. Hope you're keeping well, man. We'll be going into this week with only 6 players. Cost me. I haven't taken a free hit, but a -4 Aditya. 6 players. Let me know who the 6 are. If you've only a few defenders, you might need it. Or if it's majority defenders, I think you might need the free hit Aditya. But that's tough. 6 players. If you've Son, Maddison, Watkins, Tony, Morris, and one defender, that'll be fine with the 6. But it sounds like you might need to free hit. Ashley, is Maddison a doubt? He didn't train all week, but Paul O'Keefe on Twitter, he's a Spurs in the know person. He thinks he should be fine. But yeah, I unfortunately, I think I'm content enough with the transfer of Maddison. He hasn't trained the majority of the week, but I think he'll be fine to play. So hopefully he will anyway. But yeah, I've Maddison in. I still have to do one transfer, so I better not forget to do my transfer. But we've plenty of time. We've nearly an hour and 50, so we're good to go for the next while. Good stuff. 174 votes on the channel, 67%, 33%. Yeah, so free hit is very popular, obviously. Yeah, Alanga for Palmer -4, worth it. Wildcard game week 30 ET. If you're wildcarding 30, that's fine. If you're not, I wouldn't be getting rid of Palmer. Palmer, probably one of my favourite players all season, to be honest with you. Cole Palmer. He's still a bit of a rat, but he's brilliant for the fantasy. So I take that back, Palmer. To be honest with you, you're not a rat, but you've been great all season, and for how cheap you've been as well. But if you are wildcarding in game week 30, that's fine. Go for it. But yeah, just make sure you're getting Palmer back in, because Chelsea still have 2 double game weeks to come. Am I right in saying that? 2 double game weeks? Yeah, Spurs and Arsenal still to be confirmed. So 2 to 3 Chelsea players are going to be very popular on the wild card. But yeah, make sure if you are getting rid of them, get them back in. Billy, why aren't you free hitting? Come on, Billy. Hope you're keeping well. I'll show you why I'm not free hitting. I've 8 players at the moment. What have I here now? 8 players. 2, 4, 6, 8. Solanke to Tony for -4 will get me 9. So I'm happy enough to save the free hit for later on the season. That's why I'm not free hitting. But I think if I was the free hit now, I've missed out on a lot of points, especially with Zabarny last week. If I was free hitting this week, I would have brought in Zabarny, so that's probably 8 points gone. But I'm content enough saving the free hit for one of the double game weeks later on the season. 34, we should know before. I think it's between game week 30 and 31. We'll know who's doubling when and where the doubles are. But yeah, I'm very happy enough with that. Nine players I'll get with 1 transfer. So that's all good at me. That's the reason I'm not free hitting this week then as well. Do you think Watkins plays? I think so. Yeah, it's just a deep wound. If it's well covered up, I think he should be fine. He did come off as a precaution on Thursday night, but Emery thinks he will be fine for Sunday. It's advantage free hitters, to be honest with you. Even it says gash leg there. So if you saw the pictures, I'm not going to go searching for it now, but it looks not great, but I can't see why he couldn't play. Just cover it up, and I think it should be fine. Phil took a -4. Philly, sorry, took a -4 to get 9 playing. Thoughts on another -4 to cover in case Watkins, Reguilon don't make it. I think Reguilon should be fine. Going back to Billy was asking as well about Reguilon. He trained during the week as well, so he should be fine. And yeah, I think you're good to go then as well. Looking at my team here, then, geez, I'd love it if Charlie Taylor got something. I think the last time I had him in my team was game week 14 for that 10-pointer against Sheffield United. He got an assist in the first minute, so if we get something from Taylor, that'd be absolutely lovely. Yeah, that's what I would say there. That's me only kind of really differential. Morris as well, maybe under 10%. No, he's gone up. He's fair enough. The double game week probably skewed his ownership, but yeah, I think took a -4 to get 9 is Philly. That's fine. And thoughts on another -4 to cover in case Watkins, Reguilon. No, I think you don't need to. No, I'd leave it at that. That's all good there. Good stuff. How many have we? 60 in the chat. Good stuff. So a quick reminder then as well about subbing. If you aren't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. We're on 5.52k, so nice increase anyway since we started the stream. But yeah, just a little quick reminder then as well. If you can at all, I really would appreciate it. It's free to do as well, and it really does help the channel. And yeah, good stuff. I really would appreciate it. But we've lots to go anyway. We've an hour and 45 still to go before the deadline. Phone is nearly dying here beside me, but I think we could be alright. How many hits do you think is acceptable? 40. -4 is fine as long as you're going for an attacker. I wouldn't be taking hits for a defender. -8 is probably at a push, probably too much. Just or thereabouts, you're on the borderline of it. But I think, yeah, -4 if you're going for attacker, -8 if you're going for another attacker. I wouldn't be going for hits on defenders. Definitely not. No, definitely not. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to throw this phone in charge and let it charge for about 20 minutes. I'll bring it back beside me then. 2 seconds. Probably should have had that charging in before I started the stream, but that's all right. Before the app, -8 is just on the line, to be honest with you. If you're not free hitting, -4 is fine as long as it's an attacker. And yeah, I think -8 wouldn't be taking hits for defenders, definitely not. But that's my 2 cents on it. That's what I would say. Good stuff. Right, back to the chat then. Watkins on the bench, Rizwan. You're using your free hit. Sorry, back to your team here. Flecken, Poro, Doughty, Roerslev, Bowen, Son, Iwobi, Madison, Morgan, Gibbs, White, Morris, and Tony. Nice team. I'd go Tony Watkins over Iwobi. Have Iwobi first sub in case Watkins doesn't play. But as I said, it's only a gash leg. I think he should be fine. But yeah, no, I think start Watkins over Iwobi if Watkins doesn't play. Iwobi then plays, and it's advantage free hitters then compared to me who's not on free hit. Football skills should have wild card. Only 4 to 5 players. I'd try and hold off in the wildcard now if you can, because we'll know more in a week or two's time. So even after the FA Cup games, then we should know, or a clear idea of who's or when the doublers are going to fall into play. So try and save the wildcard if you can free hit. If you're 4 to 5 players, -4 could get you 7, -8 at a push could get you 8. Try and save the wildcard for later, as I would say. Because it's information is definitely far more beneficial than just guessing when's going to fall into, or what games are going to fall into which weeks. But yeah, -8 if you have 5 players, -8 it'll get you 8. I think that's borderline free hit territory then. So yeah, 8 -8, go with that if you can. Football skills, that's what I would say. David, have 10 players with no free hit on a -4. They're going -8 to get 11. Already have Bowen, Watkins, Son, and Tony. If the -8 to get Madison, maybe, because you get the Luton game then next week then as well. Yeah, if it's a -8 to get Madison, David, I think that's fine, and I think should be fine to go with that. But yeah, you're probably well set up by the sounds of already 10 players, so you mightn't even have to take that extra -4. Maybe leave it on 10, but if you don't have Madison, I would be tempted to take another hit to get Madison in then as well. Ashley, what are you saying? Do you think saving our free hit for double game week will give us non-free hitters in 29 a bigger points advantage for the rest of the season? It depends. depends where the double game weeks fall. I think your team is well set up, Ashley, then as well. So it depends how you're set up this week. I've 9, so that's why I wasn't pushed into doing my free hit. And then I'm hoping then when the double game weeks come around, I can make up the points that on that week then for the double game week, stock up on double game week players. It just comes into how your team is looking. With 9 now, I think I'm as I said, I'm happy enough. And then for when the double game weeks come around, I'll try and make the points back up. When people can't use their transfers, or they'll be taking hits to try and get double game week players. But it's hard to know. We need to see when the double game weeks fall into play as well. It is a small bit of a risk because we're well set up for 29. We've planned well in advance of this, Ashley, then as well. So that's why it's worth the shout saving the free hit for later, because there's no point. As I said, I think you earlier on we're looking at your team. You had 10 players. Me myself at 9. Then it doesn't warrant taking a free hit. But with other people then having 5, 6, 7 at a push, and if they're having predominantly defenders in their team, that's why they have to free hit this week. And then I think with this week we're more than likely getting a red arrow. We just have to take it on the chin, and then once the double game weeks come around, then later we attack them, as opposed to us waiting in the bushes now. And once those double game weeks come around, we'll hopefully make some ground then over non-free hitters. But it's hard to say. It's a massive luck then as well, these games as well. For example, me not having Bowen or Douglas Luiz, that Villa game could be 3-3. I could miss out on a massive haul, but from either Bowen or one of the Villa lads not free hitting. But we'll see how it plays. Sunday, that game is tomorrow. That's probably the one game with only Watkins and Areola. Other free hitters are probably going to have 3 or 4 or 5 in that game, so I'm probably going to hope for a low enough scoring game. I'd take a nil all Areola clean sheeter, because I don't think many will have Villa players in defence and many will have West Ham players in defence. We'll see how he gets on, but going back to that, actually, with the double game weeks, it's because we're well set up for this week. We can afford to not free hit, and then when the double game has come around in 34, 37, when we're looking to free hit ourselves, that's when we'll hopefully make the ground back then as well. It's just patience, really. That's all. But as I said, well set up for the week then as well. Michael, back. Did you miss anything? Not really. No. We're still going through the free hits and getting through this then as well. Yeah, I'm gonna start another poll there. Great return there. 211 votes on the poll. 66% saying yes for free hitting, and 34% saying no. So I'm gonna do another one there. So we'll see how many players people have this week. So how many? So 3 to 5, we'll say. 6 to 8. And then 9 to 11. We'll just do that. See how that goes. Good stuff. Right. What's Michael saying? Is that FPL Harry in the comments? Yeah, you miss FPL Harry, is right, Michael. Yeah, I don't think you were here for that. Harry dropped in for a minute. Good stuff. Right, back to the chat here. Where were we? CR7 LM10. I put Kaminsky because of saves, but do you have another option rather than Fleck? And I have Fofana. Kaminsky for saves then is fair. If you because you have Fofana, if you're hedging your bets on Fofana, that's fine. Kaminsky for saves, it's not a bad shout as well. Did he get 12 saves over the double game week as well? I'm nearly sure. Kaminsky 5, maybe he got 11. So, and then the Luton game, oh, we only got 8. Fair enough. I don't know how. Maybe it was the week before he got the saves, but 8 saves over 2 games. You're probably more than likely getting your 3 saves for Kaminsky. So I think that's fine. Leaving him in the team then as well. Good stuff. Any chance of a pod with myself and Harry? Probably. He was up for a stream together, but I have to sort out my laptop. But I know Harry the last couple of years, and he's killing it on YouTube then as well. So I won't say for sure, but I can't see why we wouldn't get a stream together at some stage. But yeah, I need to sort my laptop over this international break. Just work and doing YouTube videos during the week have put the put the brakes on it for now. But once I get the laptop sorted, I need to sort it before the end of the season. We're in March now. I've pretty much 2 months to get as much growth on the channel before the end of the season. So I need to sort the laptop out over the international break. But yeah, we've lots to come. Wildcard weeks, another free hit weeks, then bench boost weeks. A lot of double gaming, so I need to get the collaborations going before the end of the season. Fingers crossed we do. Good stuff. Right. How are we looking? 5 to 12, an hour and 40. Good stuff. How are we going here? Cool, good stuff. 57 watching. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below as well. I'm going to keep reminding you, but if you are watching and you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button below. Cool. John Fullerton, rank 101k overall, considering no free hit. 8 players, -4. Rate team, advise on Madison. So no free hit, 8 players. Transfer Neto to Son, Gross to Madison. Yeah, Neto to Son definitely. And then Gross to Madison. That'll leave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, -4. Do those definitely. Son definitely, and you need Son in. 8 is fine with a -4. That's completely fine. Yeah, that's all good. Start Morris or Elanga. Probably Morris, home fixture on penalties. Elanga isn't on penalties. I think it's Wood. Yeah, probably Morris, to be honest. Luton at home as well. Luton love scoring at home. They did look leggy. I keep saying that about over the double game week, but they love scoring at home. So we'll see how he gets on. But I probably would go towards Morris because he has that home fixture and he is on penalties then as well. Good stuff. Jared, come on, Jared. Same team as you with Tony minus Taylor. Already took a -4. Would you advise taking another hit to get Bowen in? If so, for Saka or Foden? No, probably wouldn't. Probably wouldn't get rid of those. You'll want Saka definitely for next week. We'll have a look at how I'm looking at next week. Then you want Saka for next week. Probably want Foden then as well. I know Arsenal and City are playing against each other, but I think you probably need to do that. So looking at this for next week, then team isn't in bad shape at all. Probably Morris, 11.6 in the bank. Could do Foden to Salah for a week, and then wildcard then as well, and then move to 3-5-2. Yeah, because then yeah, okay, that's all right. Actually, gonna do that next week. We'll see now. Once should have probably looked at next week, to be honest with you, before I started this. But Tony, I know Tony has United next week, but United are pretty poor anyway. 8.2 should have enough for Salah. Salah to Foden then next week, yeah. 3-5-2, Morris on the bench. Yeah, okay, that's probably a sneak peek at my moves next week then as well. Okay, so we're in decent decent shape then for next week then as well. Okay, good stuff. Right, back to this. Back to you, Jared. I wouldn't get rid of Saka or Foden. No, I know I'm saying there I'm getting rid of Foden for Salah, but save your transfer for next week. Then have a look and see if Salah's all right, and then you can get Salah in then as well. That's what I would say. Actually, no football shirt this week. No, had to rep the green for St. Patrick's Day. That's why no football shirt this week. I was looking for an Ireland jersey, but I left them all in Galway, so that's why no jersey. But we'll get the jerseys back for next week then. What's Beats? Shout out Beats as well. What's the meta free hit drafting as well? I suppose I'll go through. We still have a lot of teams actually go through on Twitter, but I wrote this thread on Twitter during the week. Kind of fills it in itself. So Flecken in goals there, Beats. Pedro Porro in defence. Reguilon, Doughty. So Flecken, Reguilon, Doughty, Porro, Sonny, Madison, Bowen, Watkins, and Tony. So it's very, very template. Every free hit is going to be very much the same, and then you either have to change to 3-5-2. That's I might as well show you this. That's if I was free hitting this week, that's what it would be. 3-4-3 with Douglas Luiz and Morris in the team. So I'm not free hitting myself, but that's what I would be doing if I wasn't if it wasn't free hitting, or if it was free hitting, sorry. That's how I'd be looking there. Emerson and Williams could probably go to a Villa defender, and just in case Emerson doesn't play, if you need to cover on the bench. But Reguilon, Doughty and Porro should be fine to play. But Beats, that's what I'd be looking at then as well. Good man. And Breen as well. Another member. Hope you keep him well, Breen. Tony in for me this week now, so I think so too. Yeah, Tony coming in myself. I haven't done the transfer yet, but yeah, I think Tony's going to come in then as well. Rob as well in the chat. Good man, Rob. Solanka to Tony, have 10 players. I'll send the team on Twitter. Do put it in under my latest tweet, Rob, and we'll get you up on stream then as well. What's the rest of the stream saying? Right, so we did Jared. Dan Lal, I hope I didn't make a hames of that, but Dan Lal, good morning, bro. -4 to feel 8 is good. Yeah, I think so. -4 to get 8, as long as it's an attacker. I think you're good to go there, as long as it's an attacker. Good stuff there as well. Yeah, that's if it was free hitting. Going back to that, 3-4-3, Morris and Douglas Luiz. Kudos for a sub. But yeah, picks itself. When's the last time Brentford have kept a clean sheet is the next thing then. I was just thinking of that in the drive home. I know it's Burnley, but with the free hitters, they're putting a lot of fade into that Burnley defence. Last clean sheet was game week 24. Okay, fair enough. Against Wolves away. They could easily get it against Burnley, but Burnley need a result. I'm not going to go into too much because I don't want to be sided on stream here, but yeah, that's all good there. What's the media free hit? Yeah, as I said, that's it. Beats, I've had Tony since he came back. He's had a few blanks. Yeah, 4 blanks on his last 4 Beats, but I think today is it. They're this weekend. They're playing today at 3 o'clock. I think today is the day he does get something. Surprised by that. The Premier Sports isn't showing one of the 3 o'clock games. We'll get it on the dodgy box anyway. But yeah, that's pretty disappointing that the Irish channels aren't showing it. But yeah, that's fine. -4 to feel late. That's completely fine. Nothing wrong with that then at all. Good stuff. Right, how are we looking here? Cool. Son Tony or Bone captain Janice. I think it has to be Son. He's in serious form over the last couple of weeks. Yeah, 17 pointer last week. I know he left it late when Villa went down to 10, but that was always coming. They were always going to get them on the counter. Then again, they did. But Son against Fulham, I think he's the best shout for the Ironman. I might as well show you the captaincy video then as well if you're not following me on Instagram. The lads in the Discord chat and the members channel are always telling me to post these on the deadline stream as well. I don't know if you can hear this, maybe you can't, but yeah, it's Son for the Ironman this week. He's going to be the most captain player as well. So that's why Son gets the Ironman this week. If I want a differential, I'd probably go Tony. Can probably see Brentford getting at least 2. And Tony should surely be involved. He has been disappointing the last couple of weeks. 4 blanks in his last 4. But yeah, hopefully the two of them score anyway. Everybody's going to own them this week. But yeah, we'll see how they get on. Right, that's the captaincy pick. Son for the Ironman. And if you're on Instagram as well, I'm getting close to 21k followers. If you're on Instagram, do drop us a follow. Be very much appreciated then as well. FPL Air on Instagram. Cool, good stuff. Right, Kevin, why not taking the free hit if you've wildcard? Do they have another blank week? There's going to be another game week, Kevin, or a double game week in 34, and then the biggest one of the season, another double game week in 37. So looking to save the bench boost for 37. A lot of people are saving the wildcards till 35, but I don't see the benefit of having a 4-week, 3-week wildcard. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not majorly fond on that. That's why I'm saving the free hit this week. Can wildcard stock up on players who are doubling in game week 37. Use my free hit then to stock up on players, because whoever's going to be doubling in 37, it's going to be different to 35. So yeah, looking to wildcard 31. Only reason I'm looking to wildcard in 31 then is another question I'm getting asked is because City and Arsenal play each other, and I want a few City and Arsenal people on my wildcard. So hoping to dodge that game with the wildcard and then go for the wildcard then in 31. But yeah, why not free hitting? Can get to 9 with a -4, so I don't need the free hit for that then as well. Oliver, Flecken, Poro, Reguilon, Doughty, Elanga, Son, Madison, Bowen, Morris, Tony, Watkins, Morgan Gibbs White, Moreno and Toffolo on the bench. Flecken, Poro, Reguilon, Doughty, that's the template back 4 anyway. Elanga, Son, Madison, Bowen, just Elanga and Morris, your differentials there. Nothing wrong with them at all, nothing wrong with those. So I think you're good to go on that retrospect. Shazwat joined a bit late. Is this your current team post transfer? If so, then why not take a hit to get Tony or Bowen to have 9 playing? Yeah, that's what I will be doing. I'll wait another half hour to do my transfers, but yeah, I've 8 at the moment. Already brought in Madison, and then Solanke to Tony is probably what I'm going to do to get to 9 Shazwat. But yeah, that's how I'm going to be looking. We're taking a -8 to get Tony and Bowen, maybe just the -4 to get Tony. Justin, I'm assuming you'll have to get rid of Foden, Saka, or one of Palmer then as well. So I'd want them for next week. Who have Chelsea next week? Yeah, Chelsea at Burnley at home. That's easy. That's easily a decent shout for the armband from Palmer then as well. But probably Mo Salah against Brighton. Could even be one of the Spurs boys against Luton. Yeah, I wouldn't be getting rid of Palmer this week, because you're just putting yourself into the corner to get him back in next week. So maybe Tony in for one of your strikers there. Justin, is what I would say. Yeah. Have Ben Davis, Henry, does he feature at all? Probably not. Has he even got minutes over the last couple? I don't think so. Let's see. Ben Davies. No, I can't see how he plays there, to be honest with you. Henry, if it sounds like you may need the free hit, but yeah, I think you might he might be pushed into it then as well. That's what I would say. Owen Walsh, lovely little comment there. First time listening, lad. Great work. I appreciate that. Hopefully I've earned the sub. Anyway, Owen, really do appreciate that, man. And cheers for tuning in. Ashley, what's the chance of getting early team news? There's always a chance. Phone's over there charging. We'll see what we get at 1 o'clock. Luton and Brentford. Who are you looking for, Ashley? I can send a few messages around, but I think it's only the Spurs lads we all really care about tonight. But let us know. I'll keep the phone close to me. I'll let it charge for another 20 minutes over there, and then I'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, we'll see. Don't Tony definitely starts, surely. Well, not definitely, but I can't see why he wouldn't. And then Morris and Doughty should be fine then as well. Imagine if Morris and Doughty are benched. Jeez, that'd push me into free hitting then. Oh, that'd be an absolute disaster. But we won't think about that. I can't see why the Luton lads would be rotated. It's a must-win game against Forest, but they did look a bit leggy. Yeah. Watching you from Mauritius, lovely. 16 overall in Mauritius. Thanks for doing what you're doing for us. Stay strong. I really appreciate that, man. Love that, man. Great to see that. Right, I suppose, Rob, I'm nearly sure you've put your team in under this, so we'll get back to this then as well. While I'm at this, I'm loving to see those comments in on the chat there at the moment. Ashley, just Madison, yeah, I think he's fine. I think he yeah, we'll see closer, yeah, but I think he should be fine. But yeah, anyone who wants to become a member, like Ashley, like Beats there, like Michael, like William, who else, like Brian, with a few more then as well, I think. Who else was in it? Yeah, William there as well, scrolling through here. Sean Luca there as well. Anyone who wants to become a member of the channel, hop down there into the description, and for less than the price of a pint a month, you can become a member on the channel and support it. And I'll be a Patreon link in there as well if anyone wants to become a member on the Patreon then as well. Good stuff. Right, Rob, you sent in your team here. Let's have a look. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Would you? Yeah, probably would do Solanke to Tony there, Rob. But you have 10 players at the moment, so you're well set up. That's a optimum back 3 anyway. Areola should get save points against Villa, so that's all fine there. Son, captain, Bowen, Madison, Barkley. Barkley could be a nice differential actually. He got his goal against Bournemouth midweek. Yeah, probably would do Tony in for Solanke there, Rob, is what I would say. Nice team though. Nice team. You're looking well. 83 points on the wildcard last week, so that was a nice return then as well. Solanke captain, unfortunately he didn't get much more. You had Zabarni then as well, Neto. Yeah, anyone who had Zabarni last week, I know I was saying a lot about him, but you as well do the lotto after having Zabarni. I think his first goal for Bournemouth, and it ends up being in the double game week. And his family were over from the Ukraine watching, so that was pretty nice for him to get his goal. But that's outrageous. Look, that's a Barney got that goal, but fair play if he brought him in. I probably should have, but I didn't want to because I'm not free hitting this week. But yeah. Right, Remix. I don't know if you're still here. We missed your team earlier. Flecken in goals. He's free hit 53k overall, so you're doing very well. Morris on the bench first off. Probably would start Morris with him being on penalties. But yeah, Flecken, Doughty, Rosalov, Pedro Porro, Bowen, Madison, Son, Captain, Louise, Alanga, Tony and Watkins. All looking well there. All looking well. Probably would start Morris over Alanga, but your team is in good shape there, Remix. Right, Kai, we missed Kai and then Brian, and then we're straight back to the chat then. Awani is one I haven't seen actually. Yeah, is there something? Why is Chris Wood so popular? Are they going to be playing two up front? Forrester, just for some reason. Wood is so popular this week. Did he even play last week? 90 minutes against Brighton. Okay, fair enough. Awani, did he play? Okay, Awani didn't start. It's hard to know about that Forest lineup. So they might want Wood in there for set piece duty because Luton are pretty poor defending from set pieces. That could be another shout why Wood is so popular. Douglas Luiz on the bench. I probably would start Douglas Luiz over who though. Maybe Awani 3-5-2 then, but then I'd like if you have Morris in there too, Kai. But look, it's a week where you have to go with some differentials, so I think that it's fine. Awani there is probably the only concern. I'm not getting much minutes last week, and Chris Wood is very popular at the moment then as well, so that might suggest Awani isn't going to start. But yeah, I think I'll leave it on that, and yeah, that's what I would say. We're at the -8, Brian. Here we go. What are you looking at? Mengi, Pedro Porro, Doughty, so double up on Luton. I'll be looking at Son in definitely. Son in for Son, Madison and Tony. That's 100%. Then you get 11 with that. That's all good there. Yeah, I think that's fine there, Brian. If you're still watching, that's all good with me. And you're bringing in 3 attackers, so that's why I'm going to say yes to that then as well. Good stuff. Right, back to this then. Kieran is Porro. We're bringing in for a hit. Pedro Porro. With the defenders, you have to get the clean sheet then to be up 2 points. So you're bringing in a player that won't play in. So 2 points, you'll be on -2. If he gets the clean sheet, then you'll be on 6, so +2. Will he get the clean sheet? Maybe not. Will he get an attack in return? Maybe. Is it worth a -4? If you're playing him next week against Luton, probably. Kieran, that's what I would say. Yeah. Kudos Erlanga Dawn. If you probably have Bowen, maybe go Alanga if you already have Bowen Dawn. That's what I would say. Is 7 players enough for -8? Just about football skills. Let us know who the 7 are, but hopefully you have more attackers than defenders. You could be pushed into using your free hit if you have more defenders than attackers. Yeah, that's what I would say. Chose not to free hit this week. Have 8 players: Flecken, Powell, Regulon, Doughty, Son, Madison, Morris and Watkins, and no more free transfer. Should I take a hit? If hit for Tony, I'll need to sell Solanke. I probably would be tempted, yeah. I probably would do Solanke to Tony for the hit. That's what I would do, yeah. Tony in for Solanke, that'll get you to 9, and then I think you're happy out there, man. All good on that. Vissa, Muniz or Wood. I like Vissa out of those two, to be honest with you. I like Vissa. He's a nice differential as well. I think he's less than 10%, is he? Let's get him up here. Brentford. Vissa, yeah, less than 10%. 3 returns in his last 3, 3 goals in his last 3 as well. So he is in good form, Vissa. So probably would go for that. Yeah, Vissa out of those 3, and then you probably make sure you have Tony then as well. You're doubling up on the Brentford attack, but could pay off nicely if Brentford do have their scoring boots on. Good stuff. Ashley, what are you saying? Come on, lads, cancel them OnlyFans subscriptions and become a member of the FPL era Discord. Appreciate that, Ashley. Yeah, that's probably cheaper than a lot of the OnlyFans as well. I'm not saying I'm so penny, but yeah, really appreciate that, Ashley. Good man. Hop down in the description there below. We'll get you straight in added into the Discord chat then as well. We've a nice little community over on Discord with the members on the channel. So yeah, less than a price of a pint a month, and if you want to hop into the Patreon, either or, it doesn't matter. But I would appreciate the support if you want to become a member. Completely up to yourselves. Have one less pint this weekend, or don't buy the missus a pint, and yeah, that's how you can support the channel then as well. Give out to the missus and let her buy the round, and you can subscribe to the channel or become a member on the channel. Sean Luca in the chat, good man, Sean Luca, another member as well. Absolutely killing it on the YouTube at the moment, Sean Luca, good man, and he sent me a lovely link. So if you come from Instagram, big up Sean Luca, because he sent me the link, and with whatever links I was using, I don't think it was logging people in. So you can, if you came from the Instagram link, you can comment straight away. But appreciate that, Sean Luca. Hope you're keeping well. Let us know how the free hit team is looking, Sean, because I know you're on about playing it this week. But yeah, good stuff. 12:15, an hour and 15 to go until the deadline. How are we looking here? 39 likes. If we can get up to 40, that'd be much appreciated. We're on 5.52 subs, so about 15 to 20 subs since we started, so that's very much appreciated. Every little helps as well. But yeah, big weeks coming up then as well with the wildcard then as well on that, so hopefully we'll get a push on before the end of the season. But yeah, what are you saying then, Shazwat? Same team as yours except Tony over Taylor. Not free hitting and no hit so far. Makes sense to take a hit to have 9 playing. Hit for a defender won't be the best step. Neither is removing Foden or Saka. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing the hit for the defender anyway, definitely not. Who else could you get rid of? If the same team as me, Solanke to Tony. I'm already assuming you already did that Solanke move. I wouldn't be taking a hit for defender, and I'd probably leave the team as it is, to be honest with you. Can't see too many clean sheets coming. Yeah, that's what I'd probably leave it at that. It's probably not the best option getting rid of Foden or Saka them too, so leave it at that, and I wouldn't bother with that. 9 is fine. Good stuff. We're up to 45 likes. That flew up, so appreciate you all for hitting like on the stream then as well. Quick reminder, as I said, I'm going to keep annoying you then. If you aren't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. Your support is greatly appreciated. It costs you nothing, free to do. Just hop down there if you aren't subscribed, click subscribe, and yeah, really would appreciate it. Good stuff. Sean Luca, undecided on who to get on free hit. Have you heard anything on Madison? He hasn't trained much this week, but they should I'll get Paul O'Keefe up here. I'll get his exact quote on Madison. Paul O'Keefe. We'll get into his replies here. What did he say on Madison again? He's been managed this week. The hope and expectation is he plays. So that was on Madison. Don't know who posted before. Don't know why I can't see them. Yeah, wasn't in the training videos. He's been managed this week. The hope and his expectation he plays. So could be something like the Solanke, stuff that he hasn't played, and then he should be alright to play. But I brought him in, Sean Luca. I brought him in last night. Probably should have waited till this morning, but I think he should be fine off that. The hope and expectation he plays. Paul O'Keefe is pretty bang on most weeks. So if he's saying yeah, and then if underneath that you don't think he sits this one out as a precaution, he says no. So I think Madison should be fine. So that's if you're on free hit, I think you go for Madison. Have a nice first sub anyway, but I've already made the move. I brought in Madison for who they're bringing for Wang. So yeah. Vix Gamer, new member from Kenya, Africa, can be welcome to the channel, Vix. Appreciate you tuning in from Africa. Love to see that in from Kenya as well. That's great to see, man. Good stuff. I'm going to run over here, get my phone, see what the percentage is, but keep the questions coming in on chat. We've an hour and 10 to go to the deadline. I'm going to lock in my transfers soon enough, and we've just hit 1,000 views on the stream then as well, so really appreciate that. Drop the stream a like while I'm getting this laptop, and as I said, if you aren't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. I'll be back in literally 30 seconds. We're on 25% on the phone. Surely that gets us till the end of the deadline anyway. I think we should be fine. 25%. I think we'll be all right. What's the rest of us saying then? 47 likes, good stuff. Right, back to the stream here, and back to the chat. Abbas, what transfers have you made? Is Watkins fit? He should be fine, Watkins, for Sunday. Yeah, transfers I've made so far is Madison in for Hwang, and then I'm probably more than likely going Tony in for Sri Lanka. So I haven't made that move yet. That's going to be for a -4. Let me have a look. Quick scroll through Twitter. See if we've got anything. I'll give the stream a retweet as well. We might get a few more on stream then as well. Right, let's see. Yeah, we'll give this a retweet. See if we can get any more. But that's Tony for Sri Lanka. It's gonna happen, but I haven't locked it in yet. Star 2, Dawn, Morris, Bailey, Alanga. Probably Morris and probably Bailey, to be honest with you there. Alanga could be a nice shout, but he's on the bench, I would say, for now. That's what I would do. A Henny 97 -8 to bring in Madison, Son and Tony. Yeah, that's fine. If you're bringing in 3 attackers, that's good. Up to 10 players, assuming Watkins is fit. Don't see upside picks to use a free hit personally with wildcard next game week. -8 is fine. You could probably leave off with the wildcard until game week 31 if you're bringing in 3 Spurs lads already, because that'll give you lads against the Spurs lads against Luton. So that's what I would say. Right. Right. Just getting back to a few people on Patreon there. Vissa. What do you think of Vissa? Is he going to be popular? Right. We'll get another poll going here. Right. So 104 votes, 9 to 11. Interesting there. So that shows a lot of free hits then. We'll get the captaincy one going then as well. See who's gonna be the most captain. I have a feeling it's gonna be a certain Spurs lad, but we'll see if anyone's going Brentford. Who else can we put in for the captain? I will just leave it those 2 maybe, or those 3. Right. Abba, sorry, what were you saying there? Back to what was going on. What did you say? Is Watkins fit? Yeah, he should be fine for Sunday, Abbas, if that's what you're asking. What transfer have I made? Madison in for Hwang, and then it's more than likely going to be Tony in for Sri Lanka. So that's my moves. Abbas is I've definitely done Madison, and he's in the team already. Good stuff. Current team is Areola, Doughty, Taylor, Son, Watkins, Morris. Not playing Saliba, Gabriel, Saka, Foden, Bradley, Wang Yichan, Sri Lanka. What transfers should I make? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the moment. Probably need Madison. I do Wang Hee-chan to Madison, and then Sri Lanka to Tony Abbas, and then that'll give you 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. Madison in for Hwang, Sri Lanka in for Tony, or Tony in for Sri Lanka, Abbas is what I would do there. Right, let me just get back to this Patreon message for a sec. Right. Beats. Abbas, I got back to you there if that's alright. Yeah, Tony in for Sri Lanka and Hwang in for Madison. Let me know if that's all good with you. Or in case you missed it, but yeah, quick reminder, that's what I did say. Beats, if I have 1 free transfer and a free hit, will I only have 1 free transfer next week? Yeah, so say for example, if you wanted to bring in Madison ahead before pressing the free hit, and then you press the free hit, that doesn't matter. You won't have Madison next week. Your team will reset to what it was before the game week. But yeah, that's one thing there. People were asking me, they can carry over transfers to next week. They can't. No, you have to If you press the free hit button, it goes back to normal. That's all there. Vix Gamer from Kenya, do I go for Poro or Udagi? Poro, I prefer Poro. He's on set pieces, so that's what I would do there. Sean Luca, in case I didn't get back to you, but anything on Madison, yeah, what I said with Paul O'Keefe there. He's been managed all week, but the assumption is he does play, so that's fine. Right, good stuff. What are we looking at here? Right, good stuff. Keep the questions coming in if you can. We've an hour and 5 minutes until the deadline. I'll just getting back to a few. Get back to a few Patreon message here, but anything else, yeah, if it goes back to normal, that's all good. Looking at differentials then on free hit, let me have a quick look on the app on phone here. I'll leave my team up for now, but if you were looking at differentials, Alanga's a nice pick. Kudos as well. Gibbs White, any other differentials? Morris, I thought he was under 10%, but after the double game week last week, he's gone well up. Yeah, as I said, the free hit team pretty much picks itself anyhow. But yeah, yeah, double Brentford attack over double Brentford defense is probably the way to go. Man, have 8 players. How many and who to transfer? Tony, Madison, Bowen for Haaland, Saka, Foden, non-free hitter, wildcard 31, probably face orange, biting nails. Game week 31. So 8 players. How many and who to transfer? Tony, Madison, Bowen. Probably wouldn't be getting rid of Saka and Foden. Could be goals in that in that City game next week. Right, Tony, Madison, Bowen for Haaland, Saka. I wouldn't be mad at getting rid of those, to be honest with you. So keep them in, man. That's what I would say. Are we looking here? Good stuff. Right. Anything else we can chat about? Keep the questions coming in if you can. We've another hour and 3 minutes to go until the deadline, so we've a lot of time really. Anything else? I think there was a few more teams under this. Right, Brian, we went to Brian. I think Rob was the last one. Dara sent his team in here. Can rate the team please, bud, from YouTube. About Dara, hopefully you're still tuning in. Sorry if I missed this 9 minutes ago. About 80 to 90 off top in cash league, need to catch up. Right, right, free hitting. So Flecken and goals, Reguilon, Doughty, Poro. You could probably go for a different defender and probably double up on Vissa and Tony up top if you want to take a bit of a punt, in case Burnley do get them, because they are playing at home. With Doughty and Poro in defence are all good there. Bowen, Son, Madison, Gibbs White, Watkins, Tony. Probably if you've already got Gibbs White, wouldn't be mad on doubling up on the Forest boys. So maybe Wood to Vissa, Reguilon then to. Not many clean sheets shouting out. Maybe a Villa defender, bring in cash, and then go double Brentford attack instead of double Brentford defence. I do think that they score a few against Burnley. It's just I probably would double it up on the attack rather than defence in case Burnley do get one, as I did say. Paqueta could be a shout. I'm sure he takes pens. He does take the penalties beats. I'm nearly sure was there something said on about him? Did he go off injured or something? Let's see. Moyes' press conference. Was there something said on Paqueta? Spurs. No, okay, Paqueta's fine. Yeah, he's on penalty, so beats. He could be a decent shout. Yeah, back to Dara's team there. Probably would go Vissa and then go for probably cash in defence just because I can't see too many clean sheets. But yeah, Paqueta's not a bad shout. How's he performing over the last couple of weeks? West Ham, 6 million. He's playing 90 and he scored against Burnley. Fair enough. He's only just kind of back then as well. Yeah, Paqueta, kudos as well. Kudos is ticking along nicely, I'm nearly sure as well. Blank against Burnley, but 2 assists in the 2 weeks before that then as well. Maybe you could go Paqueta as a differential just because he is on the penalties. Nothing wrong with that at all. Probably go for that, yeah. Right, good stuff. We've an hour to go to the deadline. Keep the questions coming in if you can at all, and we'll try and get through the next hour. Anything on the Maddison injury? Man, with Maddison, I think he's fine. He keeps saying he has been managed, but his minutes have been managed. But they do it. Paul O'Keefe does expect him to take part, so that's all fine then as well. Looking at my own team then for next week. So if I do these moves, I've already done the Hwang to Maddison move, so we'll put Maddison in. Maddison in for Hwang, and then we'll say Solanke in for Tony here. Tony then, good stuff. Right, Tony in there. Take out Solanke. So this will be my team for this week. I just want to see how I'm looking then for next week. So Maddison for Saka, Taylor for Saliba. I do have double Arsenal against City. Mightn't go down too well. So that's 9 for this week. Then next week, then Newcastle away. Dubravka probably play Dubravka at home. Saka can come in for Morris, and then I probably do Salah. Either Saka to Salah, or Foden to Salah. Maybe Foden. I know City are at home, but Saka is on penalties. That's something to worry about next week though. If I did, then we'll say Foden to Salah, just because Salah has that Brighton fixture at home. Yeah, we've enough from anyway, so that's fine. And then it would be Salah captain there. So not the worst team. With one free transfer, I can get to that. I would be playing Doughty away to Spurs, but there's always a chance he could get something. And then yeah, I think we're not too bad there, to be fair. Yeah, we're and then that'll lead us into our game of 31 wildcard. Yeah, not too bad a thing then with the Arsenal lads. We want to load up on them again. You want Liverpool lads, probably get rid of the 3 strikers then, yeah. Then sort out the keepers, sort out the defence, getting rid of Doughty. Yeah, I think that's not too bad at all. We're looking decent ahead of the next weekend and the wildcard week then as well. Okay, good stuff. Sup Era Abdullah, hope you're keeping well, man. Who should I play, Watkins or Gibbs White? Watkins, yeah, I'd start Watkins. Gibbs White first sub if Watkins doesn't play, but I think Watkins should be fine. That's what I would say. Good stuff. Right, how are we looking here? Do keep the questions coming if you can at all. We've pretty much gone through everything really. Keep them coming if you can. We've another 57 minutes until the deadline. Anything else? Maybe I do my transfer for now. Anything on Twitter? Let's see. Any news? Nothing majorly as of yet. It's a good shout there. James Madison posted on his Instagram story ahead of the game, so that's a little hint that he should be all right to play this evening. He's posting on his Instagram story that he's fine. Well, he's not that he's fine, but he's posting an image of himself, so that should mean he should be taking part. No bother. Anything else? Nothing really on Twitter. Can we see anything? No team news as of yet. Good stuff. Right. What can we do? Anything else? I suppose then looking at predictions then for the weekend's games. Burnley against Brentford. I think maybe 2-1 Brentford there. Tony getting something. What are you saying after you've seen FPL's Harry's free hit and he's got Maddison and Watkins in it, so that makes me feel a bit better. Yeah, I think Watkins was always going to be fine. But that being said, if you are on free hit, make sure you have a good first sub, just to cover it if Watkins is out. But yeah, Maddison in it as well. Yeah, Maddison just posted. I just seen all about FPL. Just had it up there. That Maddison had this up in its Instagram story, so I think that means it should be fine. Maybe we're reading too much into it, but I think that should. There about 40 minutes ago, Fulham versus Spurs, Craven Cottage. He's done that, so I think we should be fine for Maddison, definitely. Any team news? I'm just after getting a text. Any team news? I think that's a major thing anyway with Maddison. I think he should be fine. Yeah. Right. Let me just share this then. Keep the questions if you can come in at all. Any questions at all? We'll keep it going. 54 minutes to go until the deadline, and we'll try and keep the chat going until the deadline if we can. Share that there. Good stuff. Right. They're both shared. Maddison trolling us all, Ashley. Hopefully not. Jesus Christ, yeah. It's advantage free hitters anyway if Maddison is out, because free hitters will have a bench available. But yeah, hopefully he does start, because I did bring him in for this week and for the Luton game next week. So hopefully he is all right and he isn't trolling us, because that'd be a bit of a disaster if he didn't play. But yeah, good stuff. Right, 49 in the chat as well. Keep the questions coming if you can at all. And if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. Really would appreciate it. 49 likes and 49 viewers, so the ratio is good going at the moment. But if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. Right, back to my own team then. I need to decide on transfers. I'm looking at the moment so far. I've already done Maddison in for Wang Hee-chan. Could go Bowen in for one of the midfielders, but I don't think I want to do that. Because I want Palmer definitely for next week, Foden and Saka then as well. The thing about this week as well, it's pushing me into a wildcard, because I'm going five strong man midfield, and then I have a decent bit of money up front. Not majorly breaking the bank, but Watkins, Solanke and Morris. Morris should really be a 4.5 on wildcard there, and then maybe go Muniz, we'll see. But yeah, going back to what I said about Muniz earlier on then as well, there was something about Broja. If he doesn't start the Spurs game, Fulham have to pay £4 million to Spurs, so that could probably put Munez's minutes at risk this week. But yeah, right, so this is what I'm looking at. Solanke and Tony -4, so 115k overall, and -4 might put me down to 120k ish. Probably even 125k maybe with the amount of free hits being played this week. But yeah, I think I need to cover myself with Tony, so that's what I'm playing around with. -4, that'll get me 9. Areola, Taylor, Doughty, Pedro Porro, Son, Maddison, and then the 3 boys up top. So yeah, Tony, do I just do it now? I don't think we'll get much more before the deadline on T News, but that is good news, as I said, with Madison. And give that a like any for Syria, because it's good stalking. It's good stalking on Madison there. But that should surely means he should be fine. So I'll just do this transfer now. Two notifications. What's going on here? Any more teams sent in? Oh yeah, we'll share this for Vimosta. Good man. Thoughts on Mbuemo? He had an Instagram post up too. He did, what did Thomas Frank say on him? We'll get it up on screen. He did say he probably is one of their best players, Mbuemo, as well. Thomas Frank bigged them up in the press conference. I'm nearly sure there was a quote, but Mbuemo had some cartoon character of himself up on top of his story. Probably be harsh enough to bench Vissa this week, after he got the draw for them against Arsenal. Let's see what he said on Mbuemo. Or is it not here at all? Oh yeah, is very close and maybe involved in the squad. So maybe he'll come on. In the game, but I think Vissa and Tony are the lads you want on the free hit this week. That's what I would say. Sean Luca. Jimenez is back as well for Fulham. That could put Muniz in doubt as well. But yeah, as Ashley said, hopefully Madison isn't trolling us. But Mbuemo was very close. Did they still have a double? No, I don't think so. Or do they? No, I don't think they do. No, that's fine. Yeah, what are we saying here? Thoughts on Mbuemo? Maybe not. Vissa and Tony is what I would do. How many points off a bench boost would you say is a decent amount, Ashley? You'd be hoping for the around 20 to 25 is what I'd normally be looking at. 20 plus is great. But yeah, 20-ish in 37 with all the double game week players. If you've 4, you've automatically 8 with appearance points. That's correct to me, maths, isn't it? Yeah, 4 by 2. You should have 16. Sorry, my brain is gone. But anyway, with appearance points alone, you should have 2, 4, 6, 8. You should have 16. Yeah, 16 points alone with the double game week. If you do have, don't know why my brain went there, but with the double game weeks, if at least 3 double game week players on your bench boost, you've already got 12 points with appearance points. 2 maybe then 14 if it's just a single game player. So that's 14, and then you'd be hoping one of them at least gets one return to get 20 plus. That's what I can always say for a double game week. Hopefully that makes sense. But actually, yeah, 20 plus is what I would say. Yeah, 20 plus, 20 to 25 would be good. 25 plus is a great bench boost. But goes back then to the triple captaincy chip. Haaland only got an extra 10 points. It can be different throughout different seasons. Obviously the triple captaincy chip should be the most powerful or the most beneficial, but Haaland got 10, Solanke got 8. But yeah, you'd be hoping double game week 37 when it's the biggest double game week of the season. At least 14 points on your bench from appearance points, and then anything over that you'd be looking for 20 plus. That's what I would say. Good stuff. Right, how are we looking? 52 likes in the stream as well. Appreciate that. That's great to see as well. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. We've Jack in the chat. Afternoon, Jack. Hope you're keeping well. Another member on the channel then as well. Great to see the members out in full force this morning. What's he saying? Totally forgot about the deadline last week, man. Therefore had no Bournemouth Luton assets, which came back to haunt my rank. You were probably laughing on Saturday, Jack, but it was just the fact that the game Wednesday night was a big scoring one, so that definitely hurt your rank. But unlucky. How you fix this week, Jack? Let us know. Let us know how you're shaping up. Pubble Skull Mono here. Free hit. Flecken, Poro, Doughty, Collins. I like the Irish pick anyway for the Paddies this weekend. Madison, Sun, Captain, Bowes, Douglas Luiz, Tony, Morris, Watkins. Nice free hit team. Collins. I like the Irish pick, as I said there. Double Brentford defence. You're banking on that. There's nothing wrong with that. If I was on free hit, I would be doing that then as well. And I like the midfield. I would have gone with Douglas Luiz as well if I was free hitting. What's he saying there? Like the Collins versus Old Club, and 90 minutes versus Reguilon, risk of less than 60 minutes for even a start. Yeah, I do think Reguilon is fine. For Reguilon should be fit and available. So, with Reguilon, you just get the probably bit more attacking threat with Reguilon and being on the wing back role. But there's nothing wrong with going Collins. Even Roislav as well in defence for Brentford. Has Collins scored at all this season? Maybe he is due a goal. No goals yet. One goal, 1 assist this season. But as you can see there, 90 minutes all around, barring the City game and barring West Ham. But Pinnock out injured. I think you're okay for the Collins start there. With Reguilon, I think it should be fine. Maybe we'll be tempted to go with Reguilon, probably with the attacking output over Collins. It's best, definitely far greater. Good stuff, right? Dawn, start 2 Morris, Bailey or Langa. I'd probably go Bailey and Morris there. Sean Luca, I got the notification there. Let's hop up your free hit team there. Let's see how you're shaping up. Anyone who hasn't subbed to Sean Luca's channel as well, he's absolutely flying it on YouTube. You wouldn't really call them match day vlogs, or I don't know how you really say it. Beads, I said that earlier about rat. He's not a rat. I took that back. When I did say it, I don't like the look of him, but he's been great all season. So I did say at the time I take it back on Cole Palmer, but he's been brilliant all season. So as soon as I said that, I took it back then as well. Sorry, I just got a shiver then with the coldness, but I take it back. He's been great all season. It's just right, here's Sean Luca's team then as well. Go back to Sean Luca. Hop over to his YouTube channel, click subscribe. He's absolutely flying it. His videos are great, and I know how it is putting the hours into videos, but he's absolutely killing it over there. You don't even need my shout out, Sean Luca. You're flying. But if anyone who isn't subscribed, head over to his channel and support another Irish lad. He's flying it over on YouTube, as I did say. Right, back to his team. Flecken in goals. Robinson up against Spurs. Sean Luca probably wouldn't like that, to be honest with you. I can see Spurs scoring a few, but I do see why you have Robinson for his attacking threat. But anyway, poor old Doughty, all good there. Son, Douglas Luiz and Buemo. If he starts, you could be laughing, Sean Luca, but I don't know if I'd have Buemo in there for now. Bailey and Lang, nothing wrong with that, and then Tony and Watkins. Madison, a big one you're missing there, Sean Luca. Madison in the midfield is what you are missing. Madison in midfield, maybe over in Buemo, and then apart from that, then you're pretty good. You could nearly sub in Udogie for Robinson, double up on Spurs defence. But no, sorry, if you're going Madison, you can't. Maybe Reguilon, but then you love a risk, you're saying there. Yeah, I can see why you do it, but I don't think Mbeumo gets to start this weekend. But Watkins captain as well. I didn't even cop that as well. If he starts, I can't see why you wouldn't just Son. But Watkins is in great form as well. Not locked in. Could do Madison to Mbeumo. Yeah, I think you probably go Madison in. Are you stuck? Are you sticking on that captaincy? Watkins over Son. It's nothing wrong with that. I just think Son. I just think Son does well this weekend, but we'll see. And when was a big risk there? Let me know your thoughts on Robinson in defence there, Sean Luke. Is it just for his attacking threat? But I can see Spurs getting a few, so that could easily be nothing for Robinson with a -2 or -1 for 2 goals. I think Watkins will outscore Son. Fair enough. I won't sway you off him, Sean Luca. Even Morris on the bench would probably prefer him over Langa, but Langa could get something against a tired Luton defence. It looked very bad. Semenyo was running rings around that Luton defence during the week. But I think you're good to go. Just Mbeumo picking Robinson. Let us know on Robinson then as well. Eddie Landers in the chat. Eddie, hope you're keeping well, man. Still have to get into the Discord, Eddie. I'm not sure if you can send me a DM on Twitter and Instagram, Eddie, and I'll get you into the Discord chat, because you are paying for it. I really do appreciate the support on the channel with becoming a member. But as a differential, I'm thinking of going with Chris Wood as captain. I've Wood, Tony and Morris up front. Chris Wood, are you on Twitter, Eddie? Chris Wood is all over Twitter at the moment, so I don't know if you're falling into that propaganda. I won't sway you from not captaining them, but could do well against Luton. They were very poor midweek, Luton. It was mad though. I was just chatting about this when Luton were 2-0 up, Bournemouth were evens to win the game, which shows what the bookies think of Luton then as well. So maybe Forest could get something. It's a must-win game for Luton. Where are Forest on the table? Let's have a quick look. Maybe Forest need to win that then as well. Just get the table up here. Yeah, Forest are 17th. So they need to win that really as well. Points there. Forest 24, Luton 21. So that's a 6-pointer really. Yeah, maybe could be free flowing goals in that game in the Luton game. I think it will be. Just hopefully Morris gets something for me then as well. We'll see how it goes there. Good stuff, right? Eddie, let us know then as well if you want to get added to the Discord, because you are paying for it, man. Send us a DM on Twitter and Instagram. I'll get the link over to you. We've a nice little community going over there on Discord. But come on, Eddie. Nothing wrong with the Chris Wood captain. As I said, it's a must-win game for the two teams. But we'll see how it plays out. Good stuff, right? What Sean Luke was saying there. I don't think any team keeps a clean sheet. I don't think either, to be honest with you. Back to these clean sheet odds. It's very, very, very low. 29% is the highest with the chance for a clean sheet. Brentford, then Villa, Luton and Nottingham Forest 25%. I think Luton and Forest score, to be honest with you. Fulham are bottom for the clean sheet. So went for the three highest attacking threat defenders. Reguilon, maybe is he more of an attacking threat than Robinson? Sean Luca, maybe, but I think unless you're worried about him being missing out, but I probably would put Reguilon more of an attacking threat over Robinson. How's Reguilon? 3 assists. Robinson probably has 4 or 5 maybe. I have seen his name crop up a few times, maybe more. I'm going to guess 5 assists. Bang on, 5 assists. I didn't even check that before, but yeah, 3 assists for Reguilon, 5 assists for Robinson. So I think they're close enough, but yeah, Eddie Landers, I think Luton will win, but it will be another crazy scoring game. Yeah, I think so too. Could be 3-2, could be 2-1. Luton need to win it, and at home then as well. Yeah, they're good for scoring at home, Luton. I think, right, 38 minutes to go. I'm going to lock in my move now, I think, then as well. What's the rest of the chat saying? Thomas, good man Thomas, another member then as well. Hi, hey Aaron, everyone. Hope everyone keeping well. I'm on free hit this week. My Discord not working, so put my team on Telegram. Right, Thomas. Apologies, I missed out on that. We'll get your team up here, Thomas. Here we go. Right, Thomas. Here you go. Right, Thomas's team, he's on the free hit. Flecken, Reguilon, Pedro Porro, Doughty, Son, Madison, Bowen, Douglas Luiz, Morris, Tony and Watkins. Lovely team, lovely template team there, Thomas. If I was on free hit, that's exactly the team I'd be going for. So I think you are good to go on that. Yeah, Pedro Porro, Doughty, Reguilon, Flecken, back 4, the optimum back 4. Douglas Luiz, yeah, if I was going differential, it'd be Douglas Luiz and Morris. They're not even differential picks, but they're probably differentials on free hit. But yeah, Douglas Luiz he is on penalties. He's going to get 90 minutes or so against West Ham over Bailey. He'll probably only get 60 to 70. So that's why I would go Douglas Luiz and then Morris there. I like the Morris shout then as well. I'm just going to message you back, Thomas, then as well. Good to go. Yeah, good to go, Thomas, on that run. Good stuff. Right, good stuff. Back to the YouTube chat then as well. MKTV in the chat then as well. Hope we're keeping well. Sean Luca, do you think we'll get any league team news before the deadline? Maybe not. I think I'll keep an eye out on Twitter, but I don't think we will. There's not too many in the nose for Burnley, Brentford, Luton or Forest. I think with Maddison, I think that's a big clue that he is going to play. But yeah, we've Jack in the chat there. Sorry, Jack, we'll go on to your team here. Sorry, I missed that. Assuming it is a free hit, yeah. Bowen, Kudos, Bailey, Morris. Would you play Morris over those? Maybe you can't. Back four, that's the template back four, so all good. Son, captain, Maddison, Bowen, those three midfield, all good. Tony and Watkins, and then your two differentials on free hit is Bailey and Kudos. So I think you're good to go there. Team is looking well. It's tough to be benching Morris at home. Like I was saying there, myself and Eddie, I do think the Luton game will be high scoring. But I try and get Morris in maybe over Kudos. It's tough though. That is tough, man. Right, Jack, I think you're good to go. Maybe Morris over Kudos, maybe, just because he is on penalties. Someone asked me here, should they get Moreno or Digne? I'm telling them stay away from Moreno and Digne. That's too much of a rotation risk with those two Villa lads. Yeah, I think I would stay away from those two. Right, let's get my own team up and let's see how I'm shaping up. 46 in the chat still, so we've had a great turnout so far all stream. Really do appreciate everyone tuning in. Michael McHugh, hope we're keeping well. Is the best week of free hit or will I use it till later? I have Watkins, Tony, Son, Reguilon, Burke, Areola, Elanga. That means you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 will get you Maddison and Morris. Probably would do the transfers, Michael. Yeah, save your free hit for later on. Burke, who's Burke for Luton? Would he play? Fair enough. Yeah, he's getting minutes. Reece Burke. I think you're good to go, Michael, with that. Two transfers. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2 transfers gets you 9. All good to go then. That's what I would say. You're good to go. Right, I'm going to put Watkins, Vice. Or no, I'll put Tony Vice once I bring Tony in case Watkins doesn't play and in case Son has something happens, Son or something. Right, I'm going to do my transfer now. I think we've half an hour to go to the deadline. So Solanke, Tony. -4. Enough money to get Salah next week. So Solanke out, Tony in, -4. Confirmed. Right, that's my team. So yeah. 9 this week. Can you see that all right? Bring it up there. Right. Good stuff. Michael, yeah, that's what I would do. Alfio, thoughts on my front three of Tony, Wood and Werner. Nothing wrong with those. Probably need Watkins in there, to be honest with you. Probably Watkins over Werner. Will Werner even start? Maybe not. He came on off the bench and scored, if I'm right in saying, didn't he? Yeah, he only played 3 minutes and he scored. Yeah, just Werner's a bit of a rotation risk. So I wouldn't be using one of my Spurs. Wouldn't be using one of my Spurs players on Werner just because you need triple Spurs. So yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. Right, that's how I'm looking. Half an hour to go to the deadline, so we have a bit of laxy. We can relax now because I'm locked in. But Eddie, I've Son, Kulusevski, Hudson-Odoi and Bowen in midfield. Can you get Maddison, Eddie? Try and get Maddison if you can. Not looking great, I know, with two midfielders missing. I just have to hope the big favourites do blank. But yeah, we'll see how it does go. Quick reminder then as well, half an hour to the deadline. Make sure you get your team locked in. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. We're trying to hit 5.56k. We've got about a nice increase anyhow since we started. How long are we going? We're going just nearly 2 hours. We're about to hit the 2 hour mark now. So if you aren't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. I really would appreciate it if you could hit subscribe. Cheers, man. Jack might go Douglas Luiz over Bailey as well, but I'd see. Yeah, I think with Douglas Luiz, he's guaranteed more minutes anyway, and then Bailey could easily do well, but he is being subbed off around the 60th, 70th minute mark. Yeah, so that's what I would say. Sean Luke, do you think Villa might lack attacking defensively without John McGinn? It's another thing, I suppose. They could move Douglas Luiz back defensively, but with him being on set pieces on penalties, I would prefer that over him. But I think they'll be all right. West Ham are off the back of playing Thursday night as well, so it could be high scoring. It could be a KG fair as well. But I think it should be all right. Right, the captaincy poll is a clear favourite for Son. Let's what else can we do there? Stephen Fitzpatrick in the chat. Good man, Stephen. Werner on the dance floor. I work with Steve, so good man, Steve, for tuning in. What can we say? Yeah, we'll see what the hits are. Right, no hits. -4. As I said earlier, would definitely not be taking a -12. Someone was asking to take a -12, but -8 is a push this week. But we'll get the general consensus in the chat there. Hopefully a win later for the boys as well. Yeah, I didn't know Scotland are going for the Triple Crown as well. Am I right in saying that? So the Scots will surely be up for it then as well. Eddie, I've Doughty and Romero in defence with Areola and goals. Fingers crossed. Hopefully you do well there. Areola, I'd nearly prefer if Villa didn't score with only Watkins in my team, and he's going to be so I wouldn't mind Areola getting a clean sheet, but we'll see. 70%, not great looking for my own team after taking a -4. 70% on no hits at the moment. 11 votes, -4 on 20% and -12. Surprises -12's been taken. Jesus. Definitely wouldn't recommend that. No, definitely not. How else are we looking here? 54 in the chat as well. Great to see that. 28 minutes before the deadline. As I said, quick reminder: if you're not watching, or if you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. I really would appreciate it if you can at all. And if anyone wants to become a member, you can see the members there with the little logo of them throughout the chat there. Hop down into the description below, and for less than the price of a pint every month, you can support the channel, and I really would appreciate the support. Right, Beats, sent my team on Twitter. Does it look okay? I keep feeling like I've missed something. Let's have a look. So Beats, let's get you up here. Paul Beats, good man, Paul. I am following you, haven't I? No, I'm not, Paul. Appreciate that. I didn't realise I wasn't following you. Apologies about that, man. Right, here we go, Paul. Son captain, all good. Watkins, Morris, and Tony, all good. You've the premium back four with the free hit this week, so you have the optimum back four. Everyone's going to have that in their teams this week. So yeah, you have that back four, all good. Douglas Luiz, Bowen, Madison, Son, Watkins, Morris, and Tony. Kudos on the bench for a sub, all good I think there, man. You could probably do Digne to Cash on your bench just to cover you, because with Digne and Moreno there's a bit of rotation between those two. So imagine if Reguilon misses out, you might be a bit pissed off if Digne doesn't start the game. So probably Cash is probably safer ahead of Digne there with him and Moreno. But that's just one thing I'd say Beats. Maybe that just in case Reguilon doesn't play. But I do think Reguilon plays. If I was free hitting Paul as well, this would be my exact team as well. So Douglas Luiz and Morris would be the ones I'd be looking at as well in the team then. So I think you're all good with that, man. And yeah, you're good to go. I appreciate that. I'm sorry I wasn't following you already. I thought I was, but there's a follow back to you, Paul. Good man, good stuff. Good to go. Just probably cash in for Digne is what I will do there. Good man. Right, anything else? Tarek, hope you're keeping well. Foden or Saka to Douglas Luiz, Tarek. I probably wouldn't do the, as I was saying in the Patreon, I wouldn't do those out. If you want to do one, maybe Foden to Douglas Luiz, but I'd just do Solanke to Tony, because you probably want Foden and Saka next week. So just do the Solanke to Tony move. You get a better fixture then as well with Tony, and yeah, I'd leave it at that, man. Wouldn't bother with that. With getting your midfielders out. Scraders, what should I do? Only got 5 players with 0 transfers. Should I take in Bowen for a -4 to get to 7? Probably would. If you, as long as you've Maddison and Son in midfield, I think you're good to go there, Skaters. That's what I would say. Don't see the value in free hit this week, Ruben. Fair enough. I don't either. I've got 9 players, so that's why I'm not looking to free hit myself. Reckon worth a wildcard this week. Chasing points could be worth it instead of taking heavy hits. Wouldn't wildcard this week, Ruben. I'd wait until after 30, in between 30 and 31. We're gonna, even after this weekend, we're gonna have more insight on who's going to be doubling in what weeks then as well. So you're kind of hanging yourself out to dry, not using it now. I think information is key. I'd wait on more information before we know when and where the doubles are going to fall. Predominantly going to be in 34 as we did say, but I'd keep the wild card for now if you can at all, and do that. Press it in a few weeks time when we know more. Pubble Skull, do you think double Spurs defence is a good idea and play another alternative mid over Maddison? No, I think Maddison has to be in. Son, Maddison are the priority midfielders, definitely. That's who you have to have for sure. Son and Maddison, definitely. That's what I would say. Where is he? Richie, I saw your name there. Richie, any Forest team news? Not at the moment. I'm gonna have a quick look here on Twitter, see if we get anything. If you can at all, please do hit that subscribe button. I can see we just hit 5.53, so I really do appreciate that, and thanks for everyone who has hit subscribe. Let's see. No team news as of now. Twitter is all free hits. So Regulon starts. That's a bit of news. Apparently Regulon starts, so one less thing to worry about on there. Yeah, Regulon sounds like he is starting. Yeah, Regulon seems to be starting. Good stuff, yeah. Regulon. So if you're on a wild card, or if you're on free hit, Richie, surely Elanga has to be in there for free hit. Nothing wrong with Elanga. I prefer Douglas Luiz, because he is on penalties. But Elanga's a nice differential. He's under. Is he under 1%? I think he's 1.4% or something like that. So he's a nice little differential if you are free hitting. Under 5%, yeah. So yeah, Sean Luca, it sounds like it's a reliable source saying Regulon is starting, so I think that's all good. Right. Oh, sorry Tarek, I saw your message there. You need to sell Foden or Saka to get Tony. Right, we'll get Tarek's team up here quickly. So he's got Areola, Taylor, Regulon, Cash, all good in defence. Son, Bowen, and then Watkins. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could do Solanke to Vissa, then Tarek maybe. Solanke to Wissa. Maybe Tarek, if you're still watching, Solanke to Vissa maybe to get yourself some from Brentford covered there. And Mbeumo bench. Ashley is saying, let's have a look here. What are we getting? Sean Luca, you might like the sound of that. Mbeumo, yeah, he is. Mbeumo on the bench. So get Maddison in there. Get Maddison in there, definitely. Let's put that in there. Right, Tarek. Yeah, I think Vissa. Yeah, and Mbeumo on the bench. Right, what are we? 21 minutes to go. Let's see. Good stuff, right. Just let me get back to this Patreon message, and then we'll get to there. Any news on Watkins? Not as of now, but can I send a DM to myself on Twitter? I think I can. I'll show you the Watkins injury because I just have the picture up there. Can I message myself on Twitter? I don't think I can. Just to get the Watkins injury up. Thomas, am I right in thinking United have lost the games you're at? Oh, Thomas, don't start with the United games. I know. Yeah, I don't know if you saw me Twitter. I got scammed with United tickets as well. So very bad luck with United games this season, and I won't get into it too much. But I've been to the guards and that with what happened. But I had this fella for the Luton game. All fine, tickets were fine, and then I bought tickets off him for other games, and then he ran off with the money. So not great. No, right? Yeah, I've Watkins thing up here. We'll get up on screen. This is what Watkins injury. But yeah, Thomas, I've had bad luck with United games this season. Was at the Luton game 1-0, and then was at the Bournemouth game at Christmas, and then was at the Fulham game. So yeah, bad. Few bad games I've been at this season, but yeah, not the best of luck so far this year with United games. But yeah, this right. People are asking me on Watkins. This is his injury. It's a deep gash to his leg there. He did play on. He did come off then as a precaution, but I don't think that's going to keep him out of the game on Sunday. Just that area there. I know it's deep, but a little plaster or something, maybe that's a bit harsh, but as long as it's well bandaged up, I think he should be fine. It was a bad challenge. I think the keeper did it on him. I think Watkins ended up getting a yellow card off it as well. So yeah, I think he should be fine for Sunday. If Emery said he hopes he's going to be all right, but yeah, I think he should be all right. Nabil, who's the captain, how many hits have I taken? I've taken 1 -4, and Sonny is the captaincy. I'll show you here now how I'm looking. Yeah, not great, Thomas, not great, no. It's been going on since Christmas. I have everything on this individual, where he lives, everything, but no sign of getting the money back at all. It's just a bit frustrating. But anyway, live and learn. I think that's the type of scam he does. You get him for one game, and then if you buy more off him, he goes into hiding then as well. But yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter. Live and learn. But just a bit frustrating, but all good on that. The results didn't help either with getting scammed as well, but it's all right. It's a learning curve anyway. All good. Yeah, Mbeumo bench. People asking about Mbeumo. Mbeumo is benched. And Reguilon does start, so that's all good. Start Douglas Luiz or Gibbs White. Danny, I probably would start Douglas Luiz there. On penalties is what I would do. Yeah, best Aston Villa defender just for this week, Dawn, probably Cash, Digne and Moreno. Digne and Moreno there are hot and cold with who's going to start, so I probably would leave it off. MKTV, Foden to Elanga for -4 as a punt. Have 8 as it is, would have 9 if I do that, or what other player instead of Elanga. Elanga's not a bad pick, to be fair. Do you want, it's all a case then, you're going to do Elanga to Salah next week. I'm probably looking at Foden to Salah next week. Should I be taking a hit for Foden to somebody else for -4? No, I don't think so. I've already taken me -4, so I'm happy enough with how it's going. But yeah, no, I'd probably leave it off there, to be honest with you. Nabil, I've only taken 1 -4, so I'm on 9. We'll see if we get any team news then. Dawn, no, best Villa defender, I'd leave it on Matty Cash. Any other team news? Just on Brentford, really. Also, as well, if you're on free hit, don't forget to activate it as well, by the way. You don't want to be taking a -32 or whatever if on Yeah, I'm just sending a reminder of that then. Should I do Solanke to Tony for -4? I think so, yeah. I've heard a rumour that Doughty might be injured. Oh, don't tell us that, Ashley. Where are you seeing that? Where are you seeing that, Ashley? Don't tell me that 15 minutes before the deadline. Can't see anything on Doughty here. Let's see. Where are you seeing that, Ashley? I can't see anything on Doughty. I think he's fine. I see it here. It was an interview during the week. I think he's alright. It's just iced up. Yeah, no, I think it's alright. Okay. Gonna go with Bennett over Morris. Fake it, Jack. I think nothing wrong with Bennett at all. He got his goal. He's doing well, but Luton, to be fair, I wouldn't for the weekend, isn't it, as well for Paddy's Day. Yeah, Ashley, I think this is what you're on about. Because I just saw it there myself, but I think it might be all right. This thing you put up, I just typed in Doughty and this is what came up. This watching an interview on Sky right now, and Doughty has ice on his ankle. I think it should be all right. It's just ice on it anyhow. He's made it clear to me there's no problem and he's good to go to there today. So he looks like a Sky Sports News reporter. So I think he's fine. Wouldn't read into that too much, Ashley. I think it's all right. But thanks for pointing that out. But I think there's a Sky reporter that said there he's made it clear to me he's good to go. So no problem there. So I think that's all good there. But so I wouldn't worry about Doughty there. No, I think he's all right. Good stuff. Right, how are we looking? 12 minutes to go. Anyone who's watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. What are we on? 5.53k. Looks like Kate Millen have photoshopped it on. Yeah, there's this lad there, James Sovin, whoever he is. He commented underneath that saying he should be fine to play. So I think that's all good there. Good stuff. Right. What else have we? Let's go through this. Doughty's fine. Thanks for pointing that out, Ashley. All good though. How's it else are we looking in the chat? Jesus, didn't know you got yeah, all good, Thomas, so don't worry. Can you get 8 players with a -8 work? Where did they just take the free hit? Missed the deadline last week. It mess up my plans. Oh, that's a big drop, Jamie D. 150k to 390. -8 is alright. If it's all attackers are going for, that's completely fine. I'd leave it on that. If it's all if it's attackers are going for over defenders, that's fine with me. I would go with that. I'm on a -4. Someone asking there. I'm on a -4. I'm gonna send this into. Good stuff. Shout out. I don't think he's watching, but shout out to Johnny Sexton there. I was just getting back to his message there with his team. He's got 10 players this week, Johnny. So he's well set up, and yeah, it's mad. It's mad how FPL brings you to chatting to people. It's crazy, but Sexton as well set up for the weekend and 10 players, and yeah, he's gone Sun captain, so he's looking good. Right, Joey Latola, Boner, Madison. If you've only had to pick one for -4. I think Madison. I think just because then you get the Luton game then next week then after that. So I'd leave it at that. Go for that. Sean Lucas, shout out Johnny. Come on. There's a missus in the chat then. Sophie, shout out Sophie then as well. She must be watching from her house in Boyle. Good woman Sophie. Cash or Dinya or Moreno. I'd go Cash just because Dinya Moreno there's too much rotation around those lads. Is what I would say. How we looking then? 63 likes, appreciate that for the likes as well. If you can at all, we've 49 watching. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do. I'm gonna keep reminding you before the deadline. Please do hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get close to 6k before the end of the season at all. A bit of work to do, but it would be great to hit 6k subscribers on the channel. Yeah, so if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Right, Nabil, I had 6 players not playing, so I took a -8 points this week. That's fine, as long as they're for attackers, that's all good. Alanga or Gibbs White on free hit. Mahira, probably go Alanga. Probably would go Alanga there. Should I do Solanke to Tony for -4? I would do that, yeah. Any Mbeumo news? MKTV, he's on the bench. So that's what it is there. Right, 9 minutes to go. We'll keep it going. Alanga or Gibbs White on free hit. Any differential suggestions? Alanga's a decent shout on free hit. Kudos. Vissa up top as well is a decent shout on free hit then as well. Any other differentials? Gibbs White, as you said there. Alanga, Kudos, Vissa, Chris Wood could be a decent pick as well. That's what I would say too. But yeah, keep a template as much as you can, and then go the differential routes on the either go 3-5-2 and go two midfielders, or you can go 3-4-3 and then go one striker and one midfielder then as well. Good stuff. Right, 8 minutes to go. I'm just sending my own team into my own Patreon group just to make sure they're all happy with my team and they can do whatever they want if they want to copy it or whatever. Right, good stuff. 7 minutes to go. Let's keep the questions coming for 7 more minutes, and we'll get us to the deadline then as well. 50 watching as well. Nice finish off to the live stream then as well. That's why I'm looking then. Next week then I'm well set up, to be fair as well. Just a bit of an issue in defence with the Arsenal lads. Could go one of the Arsenal lads out with the City game, but I might just play them all then as well. One last look, I suppose, on the team news. Anything else? Are we seeing anything else at all? Yeah, Twitter is all free hits. It's all free hits for Twitter. Right, 6 minutes to go. Keep the questions coming in if you can. How are we looking here? 66 likes on stream. Good stuff, really appreciate that. If you can at all, quick reminder again, if you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Right, good stuff. When are you planning on using your chips? Rizwan, good man, good question. 31 looking like a game week 31 wild card, and then 34 looking for a free hit, depending how the double game weeks fall, and then yeah, 37 then is going to be the bench boost, the biggest double game week of the season. So looking likely to bench boost then as well, that week then. But all good on that. See else, how are we looking? Right, there we go. Steve McMahon, best of luck for the weekend, Steve. Appreciate for tuning in at the end. Good man, good stuff. Right, 5 minutes to go. Quick warning: if you are free hitting, make sure you do press the button. You don't want to be going into the game week with a minus 16, minus 20 points from not pressing the free hit. But yeah, I would go get that. Coventry 1-0 up against Wolves. Okay, interesting. That, I think, does that mean that brings Bournemouth up to 34? I'm nearly sure, if Coventry beat Wolves. I'm nearly sure. But come on, Jamie, for saying that. I didn't even cop it was there to kick off. Opinions on Barkley, Egan. Nothing wrong with Barkley. Nothing wrong with Barkley at all. Nice punt. He got his goal during the week then as well. Barkley's a decent shot as well. Start Bailey or Kudos. Michael Farrell. Probably Bailey. Villa are at home, aren't they? No, they're away. Maybe. It's a toss up, really. I probably would prefer Bailey, to be honest. Yeah. Thomas Oda, who would you bench? Douglas Luiz or Elanga? Probably Elanga. Douglas Luiz on penalties, so I'd keep Douglas Luiz in the team there for sure. That's what I would do. We are 26 minutes past. Is Watkins fit? Josh Sims, I think he'll be fine. This was the cut he had in his leg. I'll get the picture up then again. So if that keeps him out, I would be very surprised. Yeah, I've been going the last 2 hours and 25 minutes. So I hope you've enjoyed the stream so far. If you want to show your appreciation, you can do 2 things. Please just hit that subscribe button below. It's free to do. You don't have to do anything else. Just hit subscribe. And then if you do want to show your support another way, hop down there. You can become a member of the channel. €2, $1.99, or I think it's $4.99 is the other option then as well. Or there's a premium option then if you do want to support the channel at all. But all I'm asking for is just hit subscribe down below. I really would appreciate it if you can at all. Hopefully I've been entertaining for you this morning over the last 2.5 hours or so. But yeah, plenty more streams to come throughout the season as well. We've a big finish on towards the end of the season. Last minute shout, Ryan, I just swapped the Ironman to Wissa. Am I mad? You're not mad. Probably would leave it on Sun though. Michael, its infection is the worry though. Yeah, I think if it's strapped up well, if it's bandaged well up, I think you're alright. Or we should be alright. But yeah, I think it's fine. If it's well bandaged up, I think he should be fine. He scored his goal right after, then they took him off as a precaution. But yeah, I think we are good to go. 2 minutes to go until the deadline. I'll leave my team up here on stream then as well. Tony's starting. No word if he is, but he should be fine to start. What else have we? Tony's starting. He should be. I wouldn't expect him not to. Keep the questions coming in. You have 2 minutes to go until the deadline. And as I said, just a last quick reminder about subscribing on the channel. I really would appreciate it if you can at all. That'd be very much appreciated. We're nearly on 2k views on the stream then as well. So we're going good. Any last questions, send them in. I'm going to end this poll here. 102 votes. No hits, 62%, so I might be in bother with me -4 hit. I'll probably be around. I am 115k overall, as you can see there. I might have a 10k red arrow before the game week even starts with the -4 hit with everyone free hitting, but it's fine. I'm going to be patient. Can get the points back up on board later on in the season when I am free hitting myself in another different game week. But yeah, 1 minute to go. As I said, make sure you do press free hit. If you are free hitting, make sure you do. Don't regret not pressing the free hit. Definitely make sure you do press your free hit. Right. That could be the deadline there now. Sonny captain, Tony voice, Chewy, good man for tuning in there as well. Hope you're keeping well, mate. That's the deadline. That's the deadline done. Did I get me picture for Twitter? I think I did. Yeah, all good there. And there we go. Another deadline gone. That went quick, didn't it? 2.5 hours. We'll have a bigger one when I am using my own free hit. But if you are using your free hit, best of luck this week. Sean Luca, he captain Paqueta. You love a differential, Sean Luca. Jesus. I hope it does pay off for you, you know. It could very easily. On penalties. But yeah, Ashley as well. Shout out Ashley there as well with the green hours. Hop in the green hours into the chat there then as well for a bit of good luck. And as I said, if you are in Ireland, if you are celebrating St. Patrick's Day, I hope you have a great day tomorrow. It's going to be a long day in the pub. I'm heading back to Galway. Someone was asking about Galway pubs. Sorry now if I missed that. I forgot to go over that. I can't remember who was asking. Best pub to go in for Galway for watching sport. Pucon there, they're a sponsor of the channel. Fionn Ty is Galway the weekend. Any good pubs for the match? Get into on Pucon there, Fionn. Definitely the best sports bar in Galway for watching sports. And they have a massive cinema screen out the back. And they're very kindly sponsoring me on the channel. I'm not even saying that because they're sponsoring me. They are the best spot in Galway to watch the matches. I'll show you a quick one then before I hop off. But this is their screen out the back. Wait to see this, and yeah, ignore that. That's just a trend, but that's out the back then. So it's one of the best spots for watching sports in Galway, definitely. So I'd be going there if it was. I'll probably be in there tomorrow. But yeah, Thomas Kitely as well. Appreciate that, lads. All getting in the green hours. One last reminder as well. If you are still watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. And yeah, I really would appreciate that as well. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. We're very close to hitting 2k views on the stream, so I'll keep it going for another minute. We might hit the 2k views. But predictions then: Burnley, Brentford. I think 2-1 at Brentford. I'll be hoping they do lose their clean sheet. Apologies to anyone who is free hitting and they've gone double Brentford in the fence. Luton and Forest. I think that could be 2-2 or 3-2. Fulham and Spurs, probably 3-1 Spurs in that game. And then Aston Villa and West Ham, probably 2-1 or 2-2. 2-1 West Ham, or 2-2 there, or 2-1 Aston Villa. Sorry, I think Villa will either win that or it's going to be a draw. Eddie Landers, have a happy St. Patrick's Day. Come on, Ireland versus Scotland. Yeah, we need to make sure we win the rugby first. But yeah, that's it then. Right, I think we'll call it a day, should we? Hammond as well. Appreciate you all tuning in, lads, as well. But yeah, good stuff. Right, good stuff. Hopefully the red arrow isn't too much this week. We'll see how we do get on. But 115k before I finish. I'd take 130k, 15k red arrow, but it could be a lot worse. Yeah, 9 players playing. We'll see how we get on. Just hope Taylor gets the start and Watkins gets the start as well, and Madison. But I think we are all right. We should get those starts. Actually, another great stream. Appreciate that, man, and appreciate to everyone who has tuned in. A big shout out to members there as well. You've been supporting me all season, and it's honestly great to have you all on board. And yeah, good stuff. Right, anyone in Ireland then, if you're celebrated a fair at home or a fair abroad, hope you have a great St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy the day tomorrow. Don't go too mad. It's going to be a long day out tomorrow. I'll be down in Galway myself early. If anyone's in Galway, come up and say hello to me as well. I'll be in Galway. If anyone, Fionn, if you're in Galway, Fionn was asking where to go in Galway. If you see me around Galway, just come up and say hello. It's great when people do come up and say hello to me about the fantasy. Thomas, any luck in Cheltenham? No, I stayed away from it. I don't have much clue on horse. I'd say I had about a tenner in bets all week. But no, I've stayed away really. I prefer betting on football if because I do think I know some stuff on that. But I stayed away from the horses. No, I wouldn't know much on those. Any luck yourself, Thomas? I think it was mostly favourites. Was it all week? I don't know. Your man won the Gold Cup. He was a big favourite. Gallop on the Champs or something. He was the big favourite anyway for the Gold Cup. He won that. But yeah, no, I don't have much insider information on horses, but Goal of race is around the corner then as well. Well, it's another couple of months, but yeah, no luck though, Thomas. No. Rightio. How we looking? 25 to 2. 25 minutes until the team news. We'll hop off here. See how we're looking. Big game next week, to be fair, as well, on City and Arsenal, and hopefully Salah is back to full fitness. He is. He played 90 minutes last night. Klopp said he didn't want him to play the full 90, but he was kind of walking around the pitch. He was fine. But right, we'll leave it there. As I said, happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Hopefully we'll be getting some green arrows. Hopefully we'll be getting a few of these in the chat then as well. So fingers crossed we do, and hopefully Sonny gets a captaincy haul then as well. Good stuff. Right, happy St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy the day tomorrow, lads. And yeah, we'll see you all during the week. Big international break actually next week. If anyone's going to the darts, let me know as well. And because I'll be at the darts then on Thursday night in Dublin. So busy week next week between darts and then going to London for an FPL meetup then as well over the international break. But yeah, we'll leave it there. So right, everyone who's using their free hit, best of luck with it. Everyone who isn't using their free hit will need a bit of a luck this week as well. But yeah, we'll leave it at there. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for keeping us entertained, and the questions coming in over the last 2.5 hours. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one during the week, and best of luck.